Hello and welcome to Central Lyon High School for tonight's Siouxland Conference basketball action between West Lyon Wildcats and your Central Lyon Lions. I'm Jeff Cruz. I'll be joined shortly by high school principal Jason Engelman as we get set for tonight's matchup. I'll have a girls first and then the boys game, obviously. As first game we've had here at Rock Rapids since about 2 weeks ago, as the Lions have been on the road for the last 3 games. The Lions will be at home again to finish out the girls' season tomorrow. A home game versus George Little Rock. The boys will be at home obviously tomorrow as well, and then on the road Friday at Rock Valley, where they will finish out their regular season as well. Let's take a look at some stat comparisons for tonight's game. Both teams come in with identical overall records at 18-1 on the season. West Lyon, however, 16-0 in conference. The Lions are 15-1 with the lone loss of the year to these West Lyon Wildcats. West Lyon averages 53.3 points per game. They shoot 43% from the field. They average 31.1 rebounds per game, 11.6 assists, 9.1 steals. They also shoot 65% from the free throw line, and they average 9.5 turnovers per game. The Lions, on the other hand, average 65.2 points per game. They shoot 47% from the field, average 32.6 rebounds, 16.2 assists, and 13.3 steals per game. The Lions also shoot 63% from the free throw line and average 10.8 turnovers per game. So very evenly matched statistics. A little contrasting styles tonight. You're going to see one team in West Lyon that's going to want us to get lots of half-court sets, slow the game down as much as possible, keep about 12 to 14 points per quarter. The Lions, on the other hand, are going to get out and run. They want it closer to 15 to 20 points each quarter and get out in the 60s, get the game up in the 60s for point totals to get into their offense. Earlier today, I had the chance to sit down and talk about those contrasting styles with Coach Grafing. We'll have that interview now. Welcome back to the pregame show. We are being joined now by Central Lyon Girls head coach Heather Grafing. Coach, thanks for joining me.
Good to be back.
Well, Coach, it's been a while since we last talked, as we've had 3 games in a row on the road. But let's start with the last home game. That was Sheldon. Got the victory there. Tell us a little bit about that game.
Sheldon's is a good team. They're a team that pushes us. And, with the first time we had met them, which was actually just like a week and a half or something before we played them the second time, we were able to get out and go a little bit. And game got a little bit lopsided. But we walked into, that Sheldon game knowing this is going to be a good game. They got some really tough kids. They've got some really aggressive kids. So definitely it was a good Siouxland win for us.
Yeah, the two Clay Hesseling girls and Lodi girl, just athletic. It may not be the best basketball players, that may be their best sport, but they are athletic.
They're athletic and they're competitors. I mean, it was just right after we'd played them, they played West Lyon to 1 point.
Yeah.
So that's just kind of team they are. So we definitely felt very fortunate getting another win against them.
Then we went on the road and got the 55-34 victory over in Okoboji. How'd that one go?
Okoboji again. They're a good squad. The first half they hung with us. They really hang their hat on their defense, and they did a fantastic job. A little bit self-inflicted on our end. We did a really poor job first half of moving the basketball. We just kind of were standing. So at halftime we challenged the girls. Let's get the ball moving side to side a little bit. Let's try to get ourselves moving away from the ball. And that really helped a lot. So the second half, we looked like a totally different team. But again, it was great to get out there and get another road win in the Siouxland Conference, which, we're chasing we're still, hopeful we can get a share in that Siouxland Conference championship. So every one of those games is big. So it was a good win.
And then last week, we started the week at MOC Floyd Valley. That was a 57-42 win. How did the girls do in that game?
The lid was on. It seemed like we could not hit anything. Good shots, and that's why I just kept encouraging the girls. You're getting good shots. Keep taking good shots. It just seemed like it just wouldn't fall for us. But that's where, This year, our mentality is so much more about our defense. And it's, we made back last summer, we made kind of a motto: we're not going to lose another game because we shoot poorly. And so that would be, an example. We didn't shoot real good. I think we ended up shooting 34% on the night. But defensively, we showed up. We did a great job, and we were able to finish. So I was really proud of their efforts.
Yeah, always good to get a victory when the shooting isn't there,
Yeah.
and win in different ways.
Different ways. That's exactly right. That's just going to help us down in the postseason. So.
And then just a few days ago, last Friday, the end of our little road schedule here, we were at Sibley Cheaton, number 5 ranked Sibley Cheaton in Class 2A. We were able to walk away with a 54-37 win. Obviously, have to be happy with that game.
Yeah, absolutely. We just want to play well. We don't care who we're playing. We just want to play well. And so going into Sibley, I thought the girls did a great job. Ball movement was really good. Defensively, Brower obviously was a big focus for us, and I thought Reagan Van Wy and Brooklyn Kroll tag teamed on her, and I thought they did a phenomenal job. You don't always notice that part of it. You notice who scores the most or our rebounds. But honestly, that was a huge part of winning, that big over there was our defensive effort. So I was really proud of them. Addie, was hitting from the outside. She was really fun to watch. She, broke loose a couple of times, hit some big threes. And, the one that really sticks in my head, though, is Afton Slumbum. She, again, maybe wasn't leading us in scoring, but if you were at the game and you watched, the pressure she put on their ball handlers, which then helped her teammates, on the other end off of steals and so on, it was huge. And so Afton really showed up for us as well. It truly is with this group. It's a team effort. So.
And speaking of trying to get that share of the Siouxland Conference title, tonight, West Lyon, obviously must win in order to get that that goal. Tell us a little. It's been a long time since we played West Lyon.
Yeah, it has been.
This is a makeup game, obviously, from earlier in the season, and West Lyon was the second game of the year, the first time we faced them. And that was the first Tuesday of December, so we're almost bookending the season.
Yep.
The second game of the year and the second to last game of the year with West Lyon. But what do we expect to see out of West Lyon tonight?
They're good. It's unique because you're just going to see two teams tonight that are totally different styles. West Lyon likes to slow things down. And defensively, they're a phenomenal team. Where everybody knows we like to speed things up. And, I'd like to think we're equally as good as of a defensive team. So it's interesting. You're going to see a battle of two different styles. You got Brooklyn Meyer, who I can't say enough about how good of a player she is. It's not just about scoring with her. She's a great passer. So it's a big challenge, but this is what you want this time of year. And, also we're excited to have a chance to kind of control our own destiny. If we can, win tonight and then, tomorrow night play well, we can get a share in that conference possibly. But it's nice that we don't need help. Destiny's in our own hands and the girls are ready, but more than anything tonight, we just want to play well. West Lyon's going to be a huge challenge. We just want to go out and play our style and play well and see what happens.
Obviously, it's been quite a long time, like we said. What changes do you think we've made to get better to avenge that loss from earlier this season?
It was after the West Lyon game, like you said, way at the beginning of the season, that we really sat down and said, defensively, we need to change some things. And then starting, I believe it was Boyden Hall, was the first game after that. We started to implement some of these, pretty drastic defensive changes. And, through this rest of the season, I really think it's been helpful for us. So I'm anxious to see, the defensive team we were before and now what we are now. I'm kind of curious to see how does that add up. And this is a great measuring stick for us. So.
And again, getting to the end of the season, after we do have another conference game tomorrow night, Tuesday, and then we're off for a whole week. With the postseason not starting until a week from tomorrow for us. So a good test at the end of the year to see kind of where we are. And obviously probably not going to see another West Lyon even in our region. The region's not going to be the easiest, but you're not going to see another West Lyon.
We're not going to see another West Lyon as far as somebody with that much size.
Right.
But, when you look down and we're just worried right now about finishing out our conference season. But when you look at the brackets and so on, there's a lot of really good teams. And so that makes, I think, this West Lyon game so much more important is you want to play these games at the end of this season. You want to play these games right before postseason. Win or lose, they're going to make you better. And so we're excited for the challenge. And, once we get through tonight and through tomorrow, we've got a ton of respect for the teams that are in our bracket. And we're just going to do the same thing we've been doing all year, take it one quarter at a time.
All right, Coach. Well, good luck tonight.
Thank you.
And thank you for taking some time to join us today.
Yeah, it's nice to be back.
All right. Well, we'll be back to more of the pregame show after these words from our sponsors.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility. Hello healthy. Hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Rock Rapids as we are getting set here for tip-off of our first game. I want to thank Coach Grafing for taking some time out of her day to talk with me. Coming up at halftime, we will have Ann Langholt, who is our jazz choir coach, as they are performing probably right around now. They might be done, actually. They had to go to Spencer this afternoon for the state jazz choir contest, so hopefully they did well down there. But we talked earlier today. We'll have that interview during our halftime show. But let's take a look at the last 5 games for each of these teams. West Lyon, the last 5 games, has a 4-1 record. They have wins versus MOC Floyd Valley, Okoboji, Sheldon, and Sioux Center, and their lone loss was to Harrisburg. That was just a 6-point game, 44-38. That was their first and only loss of this season. Central Lyon, on the other hand, is 5-0 on the year, on the last 5 games. They have wins against Sibley Ocheyedan, MOC Floyd Valley, Okoboji, Boynton Hall, and Sheldon. Looking at the series history between these two teams, Central Lyon has won 6 out of the last 10 games in this history. But West Lyon did win the first game, second game of the year, back on the first Tuesday of December, and that was a 60-45 victory for West Lyon. Taking a look at the Siouxland Conference standings, these are the top 2 teams in the Siouxland. You see West Lyon there with a perfect 16-0 record in the Siouxland. Central Lyon right behind them at 15-1, followed by Sibley Ocheyedan at 14-3. Then you have Sioux Center in 4th, Boynton Hall in 5th, Okoboji and Sheldon tied for 6th, MOC Floyd Valley in 8th, Rock Valley in 9th, and George Little Rock in 10th. Those top 3 teams in the conference are also the only 3 ranked teams in the Siouxland, as Central Lyon is ranked number 3 in Class 2A. Sibley Ocheyedan also in 2A, they are ranked number 5, and West Lyon in Class 3A is ranked number 2. The regional pairings came out last week. Take a look at West Lyon's region first. West Lyon will play this Saturday in the quarterfinal round of the regionals, and they will play at home versus Sheldon. Then if they can win that game, they'll play Wednesday, February 16th, versus the winner of Spirit Lake and Okoboji, and then the regional final will be Saturday, February 19th, and that is a site to be determined. Lions, on the other hand, will have a bye for the first round, and then in the quarterfinals, I'll have the winner of Lawton Bronson and Western Christian. That is Tuesday, February 15th. Then on Friday, the 18th, if they can win that first game, they'll have the winner of Hinton and Boynton Hall. And then the regional final for Class 2A is Wednesday, February 23rd. Let's take a look at our key players of the game. First, for the West Lyon, it is senior Brooklyn Meyer. She averages 17.5 points per game. She shoots 51% from the field, averages 9.6 rebounds, 2.9 assists, and 3.2 blocks. So almost a double-double on the season for Meyer. Now, on the other hand, for the Lions, it's going to be the girl that's probably going to guard Brooklyn Meyer, and it's sophomore Desta Hugedorn. Desta averages 11.8 points per game, shoots 60% from the field, averages 6.6 rebounds per game, 1.6 assists, and 1.8 steals. Desta is the second leading scorer for the Lions. Starting lineups, first for West Lyon. West Lyon starting lineup will look like this. Number 11, junior Randy Childress. Number 13, senior Mallory Gramstead. Number 15, senior Xavier Metzger. Number 21, junior Gianna Clarenbeek. And number 31, senior Brooklyn Meyer. On the other hand, for the Lions, they'll go like this. Number 2, junior Afton Schlumbum. Number 10, junior Addison Klostebor. Number 20, senior Regan Van Wy. Number 24, senior Kaylee Davis. And number 40, sophomore Desta Hugedorn. Lions are coached by Heather Grafing. Wildcats are headed up by Coach Ryan Brasser. I will be joined shortly by Mr. Engelman, but for now, we're going to take a break as we have our national anthem.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here.
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local Pizza Ranch.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
DeNoble Austin and Company PC, certified public accountants, offers a variety of services including payroll, auditing, sales tax, financial statement preparation, and, of course, income taxes. Whether you're a farmer, small or large business owner, or just require some assistance with your personal finances, DeNoble Austin and Company PC can save you time and peace of mind with the skills you need and the service you expect. Located in Rock Rapids and Laverne.
And we're back here, set for the tip-off. Meyer will be jumping for Wildcats, Hugedorn for the Lions. And no surprise here, West Lyon will control the tip. See how the Lions play, they come out into a zone. Tipped away there, almost tipped away. And it is tipped away, now out of bounds. So Childress will inbound for West Lyon. Gramstead up to Clarenbeek on the top of the key. Over Childress. Dump down to Meyer there, and she found a streaking Xavier Metzger, and Metzger gets the Wildcats on the board for the first 2 points of the ballgame. Lions now with it. West Lyon man-to-man defense. Looks like they're face guarding Addison Clostebor. Drive by Clostebor up over a tough defense. Clostebor gets on lines on the board, and we're tied back at 2. Expect to see a little bit different defense out of the Lions here compared to the first time they played West Lyon. Dump down there, good defense, double teamed Meyer, but Meyer just muscles it up and able to get the basket, put the Wildcats back on the lead. Good defense there, help defense by Hagedorn. But Brooklyn Meyer just too strong. West Lyon playing a man-to-man, but they, like I said, they are face guarding Clostebor. As Addison had a really good shooting from the field on Friday. Hagedorn up and under. That one in and out for Desta Hagedorn. Unfortunate there, as that was a really good move by Desta. Wildcats back at it now. Lions playing a 2-3 zone. 2-3 zone, but really almost like a box and one on Meyer with Van Wy. Drive there by number 13, Mallory Gramstead. She has it up and good. 6-2 now, lead for the Wildcats. Kaylee Davis gets it over to Van Wy. Another tough shot there by Clostebor, and that time the Lions get the friendly roll. Clarenbeek will bring it up for West Lyon. Dump down to Meyer, and again, she hits Metzger on a backdoor cut. The weak side defenses, they're doubling Meyer, they're front and behind, and right now the weak side is taking advantage of that defense, as they've gotten 2 layups, uncontested layups, has West Lyon. Backdoor cut there by Van Wy. Able to corral it, and a give and go. Hagedorn to Van Wy, and Desta Hagedorn with a good assist there. Reagan Van Wy gets her first 2 points of the ball game. Childress dumps it down to Meyer. Metzger cuts again, not there. They swing it back over to Clarenbeek. Clarenbeek for 3, no good. Long rebound will go out of bounds. Emily Terwee will check into the ball game for West Lyon. Give Clarenbeek a rest. Terwee, a 6-foot junior. First substitution of the ball game. Clostebor fade away, too strong. Terwee down at the rebound. Now Childress will trigger the offense. She gets it over to Meyer. High-low there, nothing going. Childress drives baseline, kicks it. Now back over to Meyer. They dump it down low to Terwee. Quick turnaround, no good, but Brooklyn Meyer gets a rebound up with the left hand, no good. Gets her own rebound and puts this one in. So Brooklyn Meyer, 2 offensive rebounds there. Schlumbum all the way herself. And Afton Schlumbum gets the 2-pointer. This pace a little bit more in what the Lions want, up and down. Dump down again to Terwee, nothing there. 3-pointer there by Childress. And Randy Childress has her first points of the evening. There's a 5-point lead for West Lyon. West Lyon yet to have an empty possession. There is off the dribble. Too long was Kaylee Davis. Now a 3-pointer from Clostebor was no good. Rebounded there was by number 33, Emily Terwee. Welcoming in now Mr. Jason Engelman after watching some free throw competitions in the elementary gym.
Yeah, get intense down there, but this I
don't think it's quite as intense as this game.
This is a lot more movement up here. You can already tell. Drive by West Lyon, left-hand scoop shot, no good. Rebound by 15, put back by Metzger.
Metzger now with her third, basically bunny. She's gotten 2 layups, and then now that offensive rebound and layup. That one is blocked by Metzger.
Yep, Schlumbum got a little bit too deep in the lane there and nowhere to go, and shot was blocked.
West Lyon obviously with a huge height advantage Meyer at 6'2", Terwee 6 foot, Metzger 6'1".
Good size there for the Wildcats, who lead this one early, 15-8. 2 minutes and counting left in the first quarter. Brooklyn Meyer at the elbow. Dribbles left, loses the handle. Desta Hugedorn out front is going to lead the break up to Afton Schlumbum. Layup is good. Foul on the play by number 13. That'll be the foul is going to go against Gramstead. Basket good for Schlumbum, who go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play.
See here on the replay. Good outlet pass by Hugedorn. And the finish by Schlumbum. Krull and Yakel into the game for the Lions, along with Knobloch. And I believe Clarenbeek checking back in for West Lyon as well.
Schlumbum's free throw is up and good. Cut the deficit down to 4, 15-11. Full court press being applied here by the Lions. Looking to speed up the backcourt of the West Lyon Wildcats. 21, that's Clarenbeek, will bring it up the floor. Over to Gramstead. Back to Clarenbeek, who dribbles right. Looking for Meyer, pass deflected by Schlumbum, but back to the Wildcats.
Good job there, Lions on a scramble defensively to get back on the correct girls.
Terwee dribbles left over to Clarenbeek. Lions playing good half-court defense. Gramstead baseline, nowhere to go. Clarenbeek from deep. That is in and out. And out of the hands of Kroll. Wildcats ball underneath their own basket. Klosterboer will check in, give Reagan Van Wy a much-needed breather here early on. Terwee out to Clarenbeek, dribbles right. Lions doing a good job of stopping the penetration early in this one.
Yeah, playing really good help defense.
Deflected pass. Kroll comes away with it. Schlumbum will push the action. And Klosterboer is going to have a traveling violation there. Checking in is number 15, Metzger. She'll replace Brooklyn Meyer. She'll take a seat on the bench. Been a while since I've done this, Mr. Cruz. I'm just getting back in the swing of things.
Basically 2 weeks off from many home events. The Lions had a 3-game road stretch. And this is even a makeup game. We really, on the schedule, we were going to have exactly 2 weeks off from home events.
Clarenbeek, skip pass to Knobloch. Downloaded Terwee, finds a cutting Metzger, no good. Short on that layup attempt. Rebound out to Schlumbum.
Yeah, the Lions have got to do a better job on their weak side rotation. That's 3 times now that Metzger's had wide open layups on that weak side rotation.
Kaylee Davis can dribble to the lane. Good dump pass to Yakel, who converts the two-pointer. Ashlyn Yakel on the board.
Good job by Davis to get the penetration, and Yakel be ready.
6 seconds and counting here. Gramstead brings it up the floor. Ooh, too easy for Gramstead. She knifes through the defense and gets a nice layup there to end the quarter. That'll bump the lead back up to 4, 17-13 in favor of the Wildcats.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
Back here in Rock Rapids as we get set to start the second quarter. High scoring quarter, especially for the Wildcats, who only average 53 points per game. At this pace, they're on pace to get that in 3 quarters.
These are two good teams going at it tonight. You know, I talked to a few of the girls earlier today. They're pretty excited about this one. Again, with the delay, the postponements, it's been a while since these two teams have met up. And that's going to be a foul on Brooklyn Myers. She hits Afton Slumbum on the layup attempt. It's going to be 2 free throws for Afton, who just sank one a little while ago.
See the replay here. Afton, good aggressiveness there. Draw that foul.
First free throw a little long for Afton. Afton's been a little more aggressive on the offensive end. I've seen her, she's putting up a few more three-point attempts as well as driving to the basket. Typically a pass-first point guard.
Yeah, leads the team in assists with 4.8 per game.
Would have had a lane violation had Slumbum missed that one, but goes down and call it good. 14-17, Lions trail by 3 early here in the second quarter. Very exciting doubleheader in store for everyone here tonight, whether you're in person or online. If you're online, drop us a chat in the chat box or send Mr. Cruiser a text so we can acknowledge you and maybe say something nice about you over the air line. As Terwee scores on that 2-point attempt. Good interior passing there for the Wildcats.
The Wildcats have been very, very efficient offensively. I think they've had maybe one possession where they haven't scored, and that was a steal in the first quarter. So Lions needing to step it up defensively, as they are not slouching offensively either, but obviously not good enough.
Nope. Both teams can tighten up a little bit on defense. Klosterboer goes hard to the basket. It's going to pick up another foul here on Brooklyn Meyer.
Yeah, see here on the replay, Meyer, she extends, she's got her right hand down, and then when Klosterboer falls, it's an easy call there for the official. Even if she doesn't really make a whole lot of contact, if she puts both hands up, she probably doesn't get that call.
Nope. That's going to be 2 early fouls on Brooklyn Meyer, so we'll see how the Wildcats respond here with their leading scorer, rebounder, and assist maker sitting on the bench here for what could be the rest of the second quarter. We'll see how Coach Brasser decides to play it. Second free throw is up for Klosterboer, and it's good.
Yeah, Meyer averages 17.5 points per game. Second on the team is Randy Childress at just 7.5 points per game, as they don't typically score a whole lot, do the Wildcats, as they like to slow the game down a little bit.
Terwee over to Knobloch, Clarenbeek. Loose ball, tipped away, so no backcourt violation. Van Wy with the block as she stood tall there and held her own. Davis down low, comes up short on that layup attempt. Gramstead will pull down the rebound. Terwee right, passes to Clarenbeek. Good crowd already on hand here in Rock Rapids.
As it should be. You've got number 2 in Class 3A versus number 3 in Class 2A on a Monday night where there are no other Siouxland Conference games. Should be a good crowd here. Oh, wow.
Oh, good find. Slumbum to a cutting Van Wy for 2. Nice.
And that is why she averages just under 5 assists per game, is that court vision right there you see from Afton Slumbum. Lions now need another defensive stand.
Gramstead from the baseline, no good. Terwee waits for the rebound, has it blocked, out of bounds. West Lyon will retain possession. I suppose not a lot of action in high school basketball tonight, so this is the place you want to be. The broadcast you want to be listening to right here.
That's right. I see Western Christian coaches sitting right behind us, as quite possibly see Central Lyon in the postseason.
Clarenbeek will set up the offense here for the Wildcats. Can't say I've seen them in gray uniforms before.
That's a good.
Have they had that one before?
That's a good question. Might be new unis.
Terwee down low. Scoop shot is good. Good find. A little high-low action for the Wildcats.
Terwee is really impressed off the bench. She's not afraid to put the ball up into the bucket. She's been very aggressive offensively.
Davis, the middle of the lane, no good on that shot attempt. Clarenbeek with the rebound. Gramstead. Clarenbeek, top of the key, 3-pointers up and good. That'll stretch the lead to 7.
I believe that is Clarenbeek's second 3-pointer of the game.
Hugedorn kicks it out to Klosterboer.
Desta's got to take advantage when Meyer's not in the game.
No call there on that collision.
Only 3 total fouls called so far, so
letting
for the
them
most
play.
part.
Charge taken by Van Wy. Textbook charge, Mr. Cruz.
Okay.
Normally you don't get time to put your arms up there and brace yourself, but she did. And
maybe she was waiting so long that she had time to do that.
She had definitely had position. No doubt about that.
Timeout taken by Coach Brasser of the Wildcats. Just a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay here. We make sure that we recognize our sponsors here on the CL Broadcast Network. Avera Medical Group, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Sanford Health, DeNovo Austin & Company PC, and the Pepsi Beverage Company. Thank them for helping us purchase all of our equipment for these online broadcasts and bringing you the video board here we have in the gym. Currently, that video board is being run by Central Line 8th grader Adrian Bonchi. Stats are being fed by Adrian and Leo, as Leo Groen is running our stats that the people here in the gym see and the stats that Mr. Engelman and I get to look at to tell everyone at home. And our broadcast producers, Levi Cooperschmidt and Jason Heiser.
Fun fact, Leo Groen was just announced as the 8th grade student of the month. So we're sitting up here
congratulations. Also, we have another 8th grader that'll be helping with stats, but he's still shooting free throws apparently, as Liam Vainersey will be up here.
Yeah, he was there. I can attest for that. He was there.
Another good give and go.
No call there as there was some contact in the lane.
Good hustle by the Lions to cut that fast break off.
Gramstead, top of the key, is going to set the offense. Brooklyn Meyer, pass out to number 5 from deep. That's Knobloch, 3-pointers up and good.
West Lyon shooting 60% early from the 3-point line. They only shoot 33% on the year, so doubling that basically so far tonight. Now sitting in a little 3-2 zone are the Wildcats.
Give Coach Brasser credit. I know they've done this to the girls team often. They switch up their defense on a regular basis. Never know what you're going to get. Looks like we had a toe on the line there. So I was saying switching from man to 2-3 to 3-2 or 1-2-2. They mix it up frequently to their advantage. First shout-out goes actually to the opposing team. I got to do it because he has my number. But Bud Hugeveen.
Oh, okay.
Bud Hugeveen's watching, and I'm sure he'll be in attendance later, but got to give Bud a shout-out.
I just listened to part of his podcast on the when he interviewed Sean Neistat for his racing podcast that he does.
Brooklyn Meyer down low, turns into some traffic, and is going to get the foul called. She's going to go to the line for 2. Let's see who this is on. I think Desta Hugedorn it is. I'm guessing that's her first because that's the team's first.
I believe that's how that works. Lines be interesting here if they keep attacking at Meyer, knowing she has 2 fouls. You know, Desta Hugedorn had an early opportunity. She had a good up and under move, and just in and out. And as I said, that Desta's going to take a break. But the Lions, if they can drive and attack at Meyer in this last couple minutes of this half and try and get her with 3 fouls, as West Lyon has now extended their lead to 11.
Meyer 1 for 2 from the line. Shoots it this year at 72%. Schlumbum elects not to shoot that 3-pointer. Oh. Till Afton was thinking about passing it out to the wing here, but we had a baseline cutter. Number 15, that is Metzger, who no good on the shot attempt, but she will head to the line as the Lions pick up their second team foul. That's going to go against Reagan Van Wy, her first. Metzger shoots it at 48% from the charity stripe.
And unfortunately for the Lions, both of their fouls have been shooting fouls, allowing West Lyon to score from the line. Coach Brasser takes out Meyer now.
Couple substitutions there.
probably not a bad idea. Up 12 with 2 minutes left in the quarter. You don't want a silly third foul.
Ball rebounded by Kroll. Van Wy will bring it up the floor. Good move by Van Wy over to Klosterboer. Good use of space there by Van Wy. Cleared an area of the court for Klosterboer to step in for the three-pointer, and she knocks it down.
Yeah, West Lyon had been face guarding Addison Klosterboer early in this game, but Addie able to break away there.
Gramstead drives left. Clarenbeek, top of the key. Cherwee back to Clarenbeek. Lions playing good half-court defense. Davis all over the ball handler. Minute and 15 seconds left in the first half. Still a 9-point lead in favor of the Wildcats. Cherwee working hard on the block, but they can't seem to get it to her. Again, a lot of pressure being applied to the ball handlers. Klosterboer comes away with the steal. She's going to try to go the distance, and she does. The one-handed layup is good.
Lions got to win this last minute here. They didn't win the last few seconds of the first quarter and gave up an easy bucket. They've cut it to 7. Try to keep it here or improve on that would be huge going into halftime.
Very much so. Knobloch working on Kroll. Good defense by Brooklyn Kroll. Creates the turnover. Klosterboer is going to come away with it. See if Lions elect to hold for another one shot. Nope, they're going to shoot it. And rebounded by Kaylee Davis. Good find. Davis to Van Wy down low. Layup attempt no good. And Gramstead. Knobloch picks up her dribble a little far away from the basket. Time's ticking away. Cherwee kicks it to Clarenbeek for 3, and that's good as time expires here in the first half. Clarenbeek knocks down a triple, and that'll get it to double-digit lead heading into halftime, 32-22 in favor of the Wildcats.
And once again, the same thing as the first quarter. Wildcats score basically as time expires in the quarter. 5 of their 10-point lead here basically coming for those last-second shots. Lions not doing the greatest job there at the end of the quarter, but they were down by 12, so they cut the lead down a little bit here. And, the West Lyon shooting just a tick under 62% from the field. Obviously, an extremely good first half shooting as they shoot 43% as a team on the season. So Lions obviously need to improve their defense a little bit, and hopefully they can come out of halftime and have a good third quarter and get back in this game. But for now, we are going to take a little bit of a break for our halftime show. Once again, we'll have an interview with Ann Langholt, our jazz choir coach, as they had their competition probably just about an hour or two ago. But so stick around for that. And then after that, we'll have some halftime highlights for Levi and Jason have put together here on the CL Broadcast Network.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here.
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local Pizza Ranch. Mm-mm.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
DeNoble Austin and Company PC, certified public accountants, offers a variety of services including payroll, auditing, sales tax, financial statement preparation, and, of course, income taxes. Whether you're a farmer, small or large business owner, or just require some assistance with your personal finances, DeNoble Austin and Company PC can save you time and peace of mind with the skills you need and the service you expect. Located in Rock Rapids and Laverne.
Welcome to the halftime show. I am being joined now by our jazz choir coach, Ann Langholt. Ann, thanks for joining me.
You're welcome.
Well, by the time this plays here in the gym in our broadcast, you guys will be in Spencer. Probably on your way home from Spencer by the time this plays, as it will be a little bit later later tonight.
We'll be done performing by this time.
Today we have our State Jazz Choir Festival in Spencer. So let's first start off with, tell us exactly what is jazz choir.
Jazz choir is a select group that comes from our regular concert choir of students that we sing in 4 parts, sometimes more than that, and we sing jazz literature. So music from the big band era, stuff like Sing, 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 or this year we're singing I'm Beginning to See the Light and Alice in Wonderland and There Will Never Be Another You. So jazz literature we sing, and one of the distinctions in jazz choir is that the students are singing into microphones, so we have to learn how to blend and balance. And students have scat solos, so kind of like the jazz band, only the vocal equivalent of it.
All right. Like you said, this is kind of an addition to our regular choir class.
Correct.
So how, when you guys end up having to have practice, because obviously you have regular choir and then you have to have this on top of that.
Well, our normal practice time is on Tuesday and Thursday mornings from 7:30 to 8 o'clock. Sometimes we'll try to grab some extra time, like we've been trying to perform for our classmates during choir so that the concert choir can give us critique and comments and help us to improve. But usually outside of school time.
Okay. And then are there any requirements to be part of it, or does it just you have to be have an interest and then also be in your choir class?
It's an auditioned group, so students do have to audition to be accepted into this group and then be able to maintain eligibility grade-wise academically so that they are eligible to perform. If a student isn't eligible, of course, then they're not able to play, just like sports.
Just like any other activity. No restrictions on grades, I mean, as far as 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, right?
No, it can be kind of a large group spread. Sometimes we have some 9th graders and some 10th graders. This year our group is mostly juniors and seniors with a couple sophomores in there. So.
All right. Now this is tonight's not the only competition or contest that you guys go to, right?
Mm-hmm.
You'll be at Spirit Lake and
Emmitsburg
later on this year. What is tonight a little different than those other ones, or is it?
Yes,
the same?
tonight is a contest rather than a competition. So the contest is where we go and we get a rating. So like a Division 1, a Division 2, Division 3. So we're hoping to achieve that Division 1 standing. That'll be one of the determining factors on whether we are accepted into jazz choir championships later on in the spring.
Okay, and then this is the night for all the schools that go. They different
Correct.
sites across the state of Iowa, right?
Correct.
Are there 4 sites? Or
Generally 6.
6, okay.
1 for each district.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Now, when you are deciding on what kind of music or what piece of music, is it just up to you? Is it the kids that decide, or do you kind of work together?
A lot of working together. I'll come up with some main ideas to show the students, and I'll have them listen to that and say, do you guys like this? What do you guys think about this? And I like to listen to their opinions and their thoughts. They're not as familiar with jazz music literature, so I will try to get several ideas in line for them to listen to, and then let them listen and discuss, and then help me decide.
And I suppose it's like any other thing where you have to work their strengths and try to find pieces of music that fit the group
for that
because
year.
it's going to be different every single year, so you can't just do
Absolutely.
the same one every single year.
Absolutely.
And then now, as part of the jazz choir, they do perform at our concerts as well at times,
Yep.
right?
Jazz choir also performs at various concerts throughout the year, and it's not always jazz literature. A lot of times, so we'll go caroling around Christmas time. They'll do different things on our Pops concert just to get the year started. Sometimes we've gone around to churches in the spring and kind of have done a service of music, so that they can use their musical gifts to serve others, not just to perform for jazz contests, but I want the students to learn to use the musical gifts that they have to share with everybody.
So it's not just a thing where once the contest and competition start, you start a few weeks ahead. It's something you guys work on
all year long.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Well, Ann, thank you for taking some time out of your day to join me.
Happy to be here.
And we'll wish you good luck, obviously.
Thank you.
And we'll probably the kids will probably be getting back sometime during the boys' game tonight.
Yeah, so maybe we'll be able to stop in and cheer for them.
All right. Well, thank you, and we'll be back with more of the halftime show after these words from our sponsors. And we're back for the start of our third quarter.
Hard to start a game without our clock operator in his seat.
He was.
Our officials got a little bit excited.
It is nice out, so, wanting to get home maybe.
All right, West Lyon will start with the possession here this second half. Clarenbeek to the lane, scoop shot, no good. Rebound, 15, that's Metzger. And we get a jump ball there, and that's going to go to Central Lyon on the tie-up. I'd say physical first half, not a lot of fouls called. I expect much of the same here in the second half, so the Lions got to be a little bit more aggressive, be willing to absorb some of that contact. They took on that first half, as we talked earlier. West Lyon with the clear height advantage. Ooh, missed a wide open Klosterboer there on the opposite block as she drives to the lane. Spin move, two-pointer. Ooh,
that was a tough shot.
That was nice.
Addison Klosterboer adds to her team high. She now has 12. Actually, leading scorer for the game is Addison Klosterboer with 12.
Brooklyn Meyer from the free throw line. That two-pointer is good.
Meyer with a quiet half, just 5 points that first half. The Lions are able to hold her to.
A little bit of foul trouble.
A little bit of foul trouble. Obviously a good sign for the West Lions. Brooklyn Meyer has 5, and you're up by 10 at halftime.
Yeah, you got to be pretty excited about that when you went into halftime if you were Coach Brasser. Schlumbum Dribbles in, right-hand scoop shot, no good. Rebound there by Metzger. Clarenbeek set the offense.
Boy, Mr. Engelman, if you're planning on coming to the game and you're not here, you better get here quickly.
Yep.
There are not many seats left on either side of the gym at the moment.
Glad I got my spot right here.
That's right. We got reserved seating here in the mezzanine. Brooklyn Meyer there with another basket. Back-to-back trips down the court.
Davis for three, off the mark. Rebound Meyer.
That's one way the Lions can get back into this is they can catch fire from beyond the three-point arc. They've got multiple girls who are capable of shooting well. But down 12 here, they're going to have to make a few of those shots and get some defensive stops.
Good position there by Metzger. Rebound, West Lyon. Gramstead from the corner, no good. Again, Metzger with another rebound. Just outworking the Lions at this point. Van Wy with a steal, and we're going to have a push in the back. I think that's going to go on 31. Meyer, that's going to be her third early here. She sat out much of the first half with 2 fouls. See if Coach Brasser elects to leave her in.
Someone's coming to
Yep, someone's coming to the bench, I think. Yep, I think Meyer's going to come out, as was 11 just checked out. Randy Childress checked out.
You know, it's interesting. There's only been 7 total fouls called, 3 of them on Brooklyn Meyer. And a lot of contact.
Not a good ratio.
No, definitely not a good ratio if you're a West Lyon fan.
Schlumbum, top of the key. Looking to get the offense going here for the Lions. Down 12. Hagedorn, good pass, opposite side to Van Wy, collects and scores.
I think that ball was actually tipped out of her hands for a second, and then she just grabbed it in midair and somehow got it in the basket. Back to a 10-point lead.
Knobloch over to Clarenbeek. Back to Knobloch. Clarenbeek for 3. Hits another one.
Boy, Gianna Clarenbeek, we have her as 3 for 5 on the evening and the season. She's a 29% three-point shooter. So having a great night so far.
Hagedorn, turnaround jumper is good for number 40.
We're seeing some pretty good shots made here because that was a tough one as well. There's some good defense being played out there.
Ball bounce. Putback is good by Metzger. And we're going to have a timeout on the court. Looks like a 30-second here by the Central Lyon Lions.
West Lyon extends their lead to 13. Talking about our upcoming events here on the CL Broadcast Network. Tomorrow night, we have another boys and girls doubleheader. For basketball, we have George Little Rock coming to town. That will be the final Siouxland Conference game of the year for the girls. The boys will have one more on Friday. Then next Tuesday, February 15th, we'll have girls basketball regional quarterfinals. Central Lyon will play the winner of Lawton Bronson and Western Christian. That'll be a 7 o'clock tip-off. And then on Thursday, February 17th, we'll have boys basketball district semifinals. Central Lyon will play the winner of Sheldon and West Monona. Again, that is also a 7 o'clock tip-off. So West Lyon, I believe, with the biggest lead of the game, maybe tying the biggest lead of the game at 13.
Pass tipped out of bounds by Knobloch. Lions will hold possession. Addison Klossboer. Kind of a 1-2-2. Zone defense here being applied by the Wildcats. Klossboer. Let's say there's a little contact. They did call the foul there on the shot as Addison will head to the line.
I think that was called on Metzger, her first, team second of this second half.
Talking about making good calls, you know, the senior Mr. Cruz and I made a lot of good calls in the
did you
JV game down in the activity center. So I've been down there. I've been to all 3 gyms this evening.
Yeah.
Made an impact at each one.
There you go. Is that the Knights of Columbus free throws? Is that what's going on?
That was in the elementary gym. I didn't officiate that. I officiated the JV game. Basket's good there by Klossboer. 30-11, 11-point lead for the Wildcats. Ooh, nice move there by Clarenbeek as she avoids the steal attempt. Ball up, rebounded by Metzger, who's had quite a few rebounds already this second half. Gramstead, no good. Terwee, Hagedorn, and foul on Metzger. Boy, West Lyon is all over the offensive boards.
They are.
Central Lyon's got to do a little bit better job of getting in position. A lot of looking at the basketball instead of kind of checking out your player as far as getting your body into somebody.
Yeah, I'd say right now West Lyon's just winning the battle of wills out there when it comes to those offensive rebounds because they are just out hustling the Lions to a lot of those baskets or those basketballs.
Davis on the baseline had a foot on the line. Turnover by the Lions. In comes a substitute. Dion Jansma checks in for the Lions, as does number 11. That's Randy Childress back in for the Wildcats. And that'll put Knobloch on the bench. Near steal by Davis. Gramstead leading the break. Floater up, no good. Another rebound for Metzger. Terwee with a rebound. And that'll be up and good. Some more offensive boards for the Wildcats. Jansma going to drive right, goes in, shot off the mark. Bounces around off the foot of a Wildcat. Crowd's getting pretty excited here, Mr. Cruz. Van Wy. And a couple West Lyon girls fighting for it out of bounds. Possession back to the Lions. Again, drop a line in the chat or send us an individual text if you're fortunate enough to have our phone numbers. Love to recognize those that are listening online, but I understand most of you are here in the bleachers. See a lot of popcorn, ice cream, and big cookies out there too, Mr. Cruz.
You got to get a big cookie when you come to Central Lyon. Those are the real deal.
And they go quick.
They do go quick. They take a little while to make. They are hot and fresh when you get them from the concession stands.
Hot and fresh like the broadcast.
You bet.
Gramstead dribbles out of traffic. Childress tosses it out of bounds. Lions will get possession, see if they could get within a one single digits here as we got a timeout on the floor. 30-second.
30-second timeout. Remind everyone, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you know when we post videos or when we start our live broadcast. That even goes for you West Lyon fans out there. Subscribe to all of the Siouxland Conference YouTube pages so that you can find the events nice and quickly. And also you can follow Central Lyon on Facebook and Twitter to keep up on all the latest news.
Thanks to those sponsors. This YouTube broadcast brought to you for free.
Exactly. Always has been, always will be.
And here we come out of the timeout. 2:21 left in the third quarter. Again, Lions down by 11, making a little bit of a run here. Brooklyn Meyer has been strapped with 3 personal fouls, so she's been on the bench for a while. That's the Wildcats' leading scorer, rebounder, and assist maker. See if the Lions can do a little bit more damage with her on the in the seats. Pass deflected and stolen by Metzger. Deflected again out of bounds off Jansma. And Wildcats will have the ball as Meyer checks back in on cue. Terwee will take a deserved break. Full court pressure applied here by the Lions.
Meyer sitting on the bench really didn't make any impact on the game as far as the lead, as West Lyon actually, I think, had a 12-point lead when she went to the bench, now an 11-point lead. So basically no difference there. Another good dump down, but unable to get that one was Metzger.
Van Wy. Cross court pass stolen by Childress at the top of the key.
Good defense there by Schlumbaum to avoid a fast break layup.
Clarenbeek will set it up. Lots of ball pressure there by Schlumbaum. Meyer, 2-pointer, no good. Another offensive rebound from Metzger. That's got to be 5 or 6 for her just this half.
Yeah, the Lions are not boxing out.
3-pointer knocks it down.
Lions are doing a really bad job of boxing out this especially this quarter.
Jansma for 3, off the mark. Schlumbaum with an offensive rebound of her own. Going to drive, get all the way to the basket, blocked out of bounds. Lions basketball. A couple shout outs here. First one going to Shannon Munson, who's with the Jazz Choir this evening. Just got word they got a #1 rating.
Oh,
so
awesome.
Excellent
Good
job,
job.
Central Lyon Jazz Choir, and thanks for listening. Shannon. Also, alumnus Callie Yackel, sister to Ashlyn Yackel, listening. Morningside Mustang, Callie Yackel. We always support those Morningside Mustangs, right, Mr. Cruz?
That's right. I believe indoor track season started. At least practice has started, I believe, for Callie and the Morningside Mustangs.
Top of the key here is Childress. Still 14-point lead for the Wildcats. Clock is ticking down, 39 seconds. It's kind of danger time for the Lions as they've allowed 2 end of the quarter, end of the half baskets to the Wildcats. Near steal by Kroll. Good effort.
You know, again, something the Wildcats doing this year will not be possible next year with a shot clock. You can't, wouldn't be able to run this much time off. As we've talked about many a times in the last few years.
Now I'm going to give my little basketball analysis here. As the clock ticks down, there's 0 team fouls on the Lions. I would foul and
right
not
now,
let them get a drive to the basket. I'd say maybe in right now foul, and you should have fouled, and you didn't, and there's a basket by the Wildcats. Again, Lions got to know the situation a little bit better as that long three-pointer is well off the mark. And another basket to end the quarter. Wildcats lead 48-32.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here.
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local pizza ranch.
Back from that.
And welcome back to Rock Rapids as we get set to start our 4th and final quarter of this girls basketball game. One more game left in the season for both of these girls teams, or I should say regular season. That'll be tomorrow night. West Lyon will be at Sibylle Cheatham. Central Lyon will be at home versus George Little Rock to end their regular season. Oh, good dump down to Meyer. Set play there out of the
good play
quarter.
Call there. Again, the Lions need a spark on offense. Who's it going to come from? Pass down low to Hagedorn is tipped around. Meyer will come away with it. Up the court they go. Childress for a left-handed layup. Bumped. No good on the shot attempt, but she'll go to the line. Foul's going to be on number 20, Reagan Van Wy. Her second. Just the first team foul for the Lions this second half. Childress shoots it at 68%. And she knocks down the first. Addison Kloster will check in. Looks like Desta Hagedorn will take a seat.
You know, Lions down 17 now. Be interesting. They've been pretty physical defensively. I think they're going to have to get even more and try and just take a lot of risks.
Yeah.
And if they end up fouling, who cares? They've only had 2 total team fouls, I think, or 3 total team fouls for the whole game.
It's kind of one of those things. Go until they call a foul.
Yeah, exactly.
So be aggressive, be the aggressor, and they have not been. As Van Wy finds Kroll, good basket there. Lead down to 18. Again, full court pressure being applied. Lions got to rely on their speed here, as we've already mentioned. The Wildcats have the height advantage, so you got to try to get in the passing lanes if you're the team in white. And again, keep the offensive rebounding to a minimum for the Lions right here. Gramstead down to Terwee. Yeah, and I think
that's going to be a foul.
Yeah, no, I think we had a little shuffle of feet. Sometimes when you're expecting the contact and no one pushes back on that as you're backing them down, you lose a little bit of footing, as she did there. Klosterboard dribbles it up. Van Wy down low. Kick out to Davis, top of the key, three-pointer off the mark. Big rebound. Oh.
Looked like it was going to be a bigger offensive rebound for
I thought
the
Brooklyn
Lions.
Kroll had that, but she did not. Brooklyn Meyer snagged it. Again, Wildcats can afford to be patient here as they're up by 18. Again, if you're the Lions, be aggressive. Go after that basketball. Only one team foul. Plenty to go. Nobody in foul trouble at the moment. Meyer, left-hand shot in the lane is good. And we're going to have a
full timeout.
Full timeout.
We'll take it with them. You're watching Lions basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health.
Back here at Central Lyon High School for the last 5:54 of this ball game. Lions are going to need I don't want to say a miracle comeback, but they're going to need a big effort here.
Yeah. Again, without the shot clock in play, it can make it rather difficult for a team to come back at this point of the game. With the gap here as far as scoring. But we'll see. You never know, and that's why they play the game. Schlumbum has it poked away, but they're going to call a foul on number 11, Childress. 14th foul on the Wildcats.
Now the boys, Central Lyon boys, were in the same predicament back in December. They were able to pull off a win in overtime.
That's true.
You're never out of it.
Never out of it.
Actually, I think the boys are actually worse. I think there's less time left in the game than there is right now.
Two-pointer by Hagedorn, no good. Poked away by Schlumbum. Again, if you can put a couple steals together like that, but you got to score. As I point out the obvious. And Brooklyn Kroll, I think, is going to.
How many girls does it take to get those kids off the ground?
Yeah.
All 10 of them over there helping each other up.
That foul is going to go on number 11. Childress, her third foul. Hagedorn over to Schlumbum. Kroll, good find. Reagan Van Wy blocked at the rim by Meyer. Metzger with the loose ball. Clarenbeek made a couple big three-pointers for them earlier in this game. Again, Wildcats will pass around the perimeter looking for their best shot.
Now, West Lyon still shooting not quite as good, but 55% from the field.
Penetration there by Gramstead. Meyer bumped by Van Wy. Basket good. And Meyer will go to the line for one. Terwee checks in. Childress checks out.
Another full timeout here called by West Lyon. We'll take it with them. Lion basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Back here as Meyer misses her free throw. Brooklyn Meyer, 13.6 rebounds, so a solid night. A little under her average so far, but 4 minutes left. Who knows? She might get there.
Steal and a jump ball there. Possession arrow in favor of the Lions. Shout out to John and Polly McDonald watching from home. Some kind words to say. They've had some poor experiences with broadcasts lately, and they're glad Central Lions back on the air.
We're glad to be on the air live from Rock Rapids as Addison Klosterboer makes a three. We also had someone say in the chat they were watching from Bangladesh.
Oh boy,
that's a little far away. Running jumper there or floater there by Gramstead. Back to a 21-point lead.
Schlumbum for three, off the mark, rebound Gramstead. Lions look a little gassed.
Yeah. Unfortunately, at this point, probably a little out of reach. But the Lions, they have another game tomorrow night, as does West Lyon. Like we said, postseason starts this Saturday for West Lyon. 3A regionals a little bit different than 2A when it comes to the schedule.
Away, stolen by Van Wy.
So West Lyon will be at home versus Sheldon on Saturday to start their postseason.
Kroll over to Van Wy. Down low to Hugedorn. Right hand's hook shot, no good. Meyer rebounds. Timeout by the Wildcats. Got a full timeout, Mr. Cruz.
We'll stay here. Make sure that we want to thank our sponsors, Avera Medical Group, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Sanford Health, DeNoble Austin & Company PC, and the Pepsi Beverage Company. Unofficial stats here. Leading scorer on the night is Addison Klosterboer, 19. For the Lions, and overall leading scorer as Brooklyn Meyer is leading scorer for the Wildcats with 13. Brooklyn Meyer also leads all girls with 7 rebounds so far. Turnover is about equal. Steals about equal. Rebounds not equal. We unofficially have West Lyon exactly doubling Central Lyon at 26-13, and by evidence that the Lions' leading rebounder, according to our unofficial stats, is Afton Schlumbum with 2.
Oh, boy. It's only 2 more than you and I have up here.
Yeah. We're a little ways away and a lot out of shape.
Gramstead, Metzger. I'll tell you who's had a good half is Zavir. I think it's Zavir. Zavir Metzger. Really working hard on the offensive glass as Meyer picks up another offensive rebound. Bumping foul there at the top of the key. It's going to be on Childress, if I'm not mistaken. That's her 4th foul.
Deion Jansma and Ashlyn Yako back into the game for Central Lyon. And you are correct, that is the 4th foul on Randy Childress. Lions will be in the bonus for the rest of the game.
Van Wy over to Jansma. Klosterboer cross court to Van Wy for 3. Off the mark, no good. Tipped around. Gramstead with the rebound. Foul there by Davis. Not a bad foul, going for the basketball. So we're going to have a mass substitution here as Weiler, Floyd, Ashlyn Davis, Ashlyn Murray and Mariah Gerleman all check in for the Lions. And here comes the same thing from the Wildcats. Let's see if I can get all these. We got a Grotwald checking in. We got number 53, Aishleman. I know I butchered that name. 23, Gramstead. 35, Boat.
And 25.
And 25, Johnson.
Obviously 2 full minutes here left, but with this win, West Lyon will win the Siouxland Conference outright title for the first time since 1998. And they also had a share of the title in 99, but this is their first outright Siouxland Conference title since 1998, so congratulations to the Wildcats.
Long three, no good by Boat. Passing around, Grotwald. Pass down low, Eichelman, good for 2. Floyd, off the hands of Murray, stolen by Johnson. She'll bring it up the floor, tipped around, and stepped out of bounds.
Into the game now is Alexis Austin, checking in for Murray. Oh, am I wrong? Didn't I see Ashlyn Murray with a boot on this morning?
Yeah, she's been wearing that.
Okay.
During the school day.
Okay.
You know, school day a little bit less physical.
A little bit.
Than the game night. But she's taking it extra soft there in the hallways, but when she gets on the court, it's all game.
Gotcha. I didn't. I guess we haven't had a home game for quite some time, so I haven't seen her play, but didn't know if she was injured or if she was able to get in the game as Floyd gets the 2-point basket.
Pass out of bounds. Lions with the basketball.
Off of Lyon County Reporter, sports editor.
Is that my man Nate down there?
Nate broke down there.
Alexis Austin out to Ashlyn Davis. 12 seconds. Mariah Gerleman. Riley Weiler, Alexis Austin again. Try to give and go, no go. And West Lyon is going to come out victorious in the first half of this doubleheader. 60-39.
So
Wildcats.
West Lyon improves to 19-1 overall on the season, 17-0 in Siouxland Conference play. Central Lyon falls to 18-2 overall and 15-2 in Siouxland Conference play. As we said earlier, West Lyon will be at Sibley Cheatham tomorrow night to finish up the regular season, and regardless of the result of that game, West Lyon is your 2021-2022 Siouxland Conference Girls Champions, so congratulations to them. They will start their postseason play on this Saturday at home versus Sheldon. Central Lyon will be at home tomorrow night as well against George Little Rock to finish up their regular season play, and will then face the winner of Lawton Bronson and Western Christian to start the postseason for Central Lyon next Tuesday, February 15th. Now, in between the games here, we are going to have a recognition, something that we don't get to do all that often. We're recognizing a new all-time scoring leader for Central Lyon boys. It is Zach Lutmer. Zach became the all-time scoring leader a few games ago against Okoboji. He scored in the just after halftime of that game to score his 1,139th point and set the record. Obviously, Zach has every basket he makes keeps extending that lead, as he will obviously, with a whole another year, will probably run away with that scoring leader. As PA announcer Christy Wright is reading a little something here for Zach as he stands out there with head coach Ben Gerleman. assistant coach Kyler Huseman, and assistant coach and dad Mark Lutmer, and then his current teammates standing behind him. So congratulations to Zach on the career scoring record that he set over in Okoboji. Just a great, great accomplishment for Zach. Obviously wants to keep scoring those points and keep getting that record even further and further away. But I want to say one more time, congratulations to Zach. And we are going to take a short break right now so that we can reset all of our graphics and everything for the boys game, and we'll be back in just a few minutes for the boys pregame as you're watching Lions basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here.
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local pizza ranch.
And we are back here as we are getting set for the start of our boys portion of the doubleheader. Take a look at some stats. West Lyon comes into tonight's contest 8-10 overall, 7-9 in Siouxland Conference play. The Lions are 17-1, 14-1 in Siouxland Conference play. West Lyon averages 59 points per game. They shoot 46% from the field, average 29.6 rebounds, 15.0 assists, 7.1 steals. They also shoot 57% from the field and average 11.8 turnovers. Lions, on the other hand, average 80.1 points per game, shoot 54% from the field. They average 34.4 rebounds, 17.2 assists, and 8.2 steals. They shoot 70% from the free throw line, and they average 11.9 turnovers per game. Now, this is a rematch from a game that was also a makeup, as they did not play on the scheduled night back in December, and they made it up. And the Lions, as I alluded to in the girls' game, were down by 20 points at one point. Now they are, and then they came back to win in overtime. So hopefully we don't see those fireworks tonight. But earlier today, I sat down and talked to Coach Gerleman about the last few games and tonight's matchup. We'll have that interview now. Welcome back to the pregame show. We're being joined now by Central Lyon boys head coach Ben Gerleman. Coach, thanks for joining us.
You bet. Thanks for having me.
Well, Coach, we've had 4 games since we've last talked. Let's go back about a week and a half here to the Sheldon game. That was our last home game that we had. Lions able to get the victory there. Tell us a little bit about that game.
It was a game where they played really well. In fact, they probably played close to about as well as they could play. But we were still able to kind of win comfortably. It isn't what last few games maybe aren't what most fans are used to seeing out of us. Like, where they're used to seeing us win by 20 plus most nights. And, we've been taking everybody's best shot, and that's what happened with Sheldon. They came out and shot the ball really well. And we're able to stay in the game, but I thought we just made enough plays throughout the game that we were able to kind of pull away comfortably.
Yep, and then to start a little road trip as we went to Okoboji the next game that Friday. We were able to get the 73-52 victory over there. Tell us about that game.
That was a scary game for us. Twofold. One, they got the best player in the conference, the Lorenzen kid, who's an absolute handful for anyone. So we knew, they have him, but that's just always just a hard game for our kids. It's our longest road trip.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about those rims, but they just aren't the most forgiving rims. And so to go over there and play the way we did and really kind of win comfortably again. I mean, it ended up 20 points maybe, but I really felt like the game was really never in doubt.
Mm-hmm.
And the Lorenzen kid went for 27, but honestly, I thought we played great defense on him. Cooper Spees guarded him most of the first half, and Cooper played great defense on him, and he still had 20 points.
Yeah.
To do that and come away with a really good road win was really good for our guys. And that night was really special for Zach. Zach broke the school career scoring record that night with his first basket in the second half. So that was a special night for him and for the team and all of his teammates as a whole. So, and we're actually going to honor Zach tonight between games. We're going to honor him and his accomplishments. So that was a special night, and it was a great win for our team.
Yeah, I think that's been a hard road trip for about at least 20-some years. I remember it always being a hard trip, even when I was in high school.
All of my former players have always said that was the one game they just didn't like for whatever reason.
Yeah, and to hold Lorenzen 27 points, that's a career night for probably 90% of the players in the Siouxland Conference, and for him, it's kind of an off night.
It's 8 points below a scoring average.
Yeah.
So we did. I thought we did an outstanding job, especially on him, and he's just a tremendous player.
Yeah.
And the two games we played them, he scored 40, 42, 44
Something like
points
that,
in the two games, which is 20-plus points below what his average would be. So I thought we did a really good job there.
All right, next it was on to MOC, Floyd Valley. That game a little closer than the first time we played here at home, but the Lions are still able to walk away with an 80-73 win there. How do you feel the boys played in that game?
Offensively, we were efficient and actually did a lot of really nice things. I don't want to say our defense was terrible. I thought MOC played really well. Again, it seems like we always are taking everybody's best shot.
Right.
And, playing at home for them, they shot the ball really well. I think they had 10-plus threes. They actually had a change to their lineup that night that we weren't necessarily expecting, and so it took us a little while to adjust, and it actually probably made them a better team, having a kid out, and it just made them way harder to guard. But it got close towards the end, which we need. Like, we haven't played a whole lot of close games, so it was good that we got to play in a close game. But we left 10 points on the floor in the fourth quarter just out of missed layups.
Yeah.
Missed layup, missed dunk, just fumble a pass 2 feet away from the basket. So overall, it was a good win. It was a good win on the road, and obviously we need to play in a couple close games.
Yeah, they did. I saw that game, and they were shooting the ball very well. And it wasn't because of just wide open shots. They made some contested shots as well. So
yeah, they played really well.
Tip their hat to them on a good night, shooting night. And then just a couple days ago, last Friday, over at Sibley Cheaton, Lions got a 20-point win to end the little road streak that we had here. How do you think? What did you think about that game?
Well, it was one of our poor offensive nights. We averaging 80 points, 68's not really close to that,
right.
But we just got any shot we wanted, it felt like, and just had a hard time making anything. And it was, Mason had a poor night shooting, which those are few and far between. And he was basically wide open the whole night. I don't know why they did that, but he just had a poor night. But I thought his poor night really allowed Rex Van Wy to have a huge night for us. 15 rebounds and just played outstanding. So, 20-point win is a 20-point win.
Right.
And obviously we'll take that. And if we can get that poor offensive night out of the way before, the tournament starts, that's even better.
That's right. Good fourth quarter, though, to extend the lead and make it to a 20-point lead.
Yeah, we made the plays down the stretch that we really needed to make. And so, like I said, it's not going to hurt us to play in a few close games. You know, I thought we were obviously the better team, and it didn't always show, but, you know, to come away with a win, getting late in the season is always a good thing.
So moving on tonight, we will have West Lyon here at home. The Wildcats, speaking of tough games, gave a real tough game back in December, overtime victory for the Lions. What do you expect to see tonight out of West Lyon?
Boy, it's going to be, you know, basically you can throw everything out that you know about athletics and sports, and it just seems like whenever we play West Lyon, something weird happens. You can have the best intentions, you can have the best game plan. It doesn't matter which team has what record.
Right.
It just, something is going to be out of the ordinary. And so it's going to be, I'm anticipating a close game. I hope it isn't quite like the last one,
right?
Where we found ourselves down by 20.
Right.
But it's going to be a close game. They've got some talented kids. They're a physical team, so we are going to have to be ready to play.
Yeah, like you said, the last game with going into overtime and coming back from a 20-point deficit. Good mentally. I mean, good to be able to mentally do those sorts of things, but not something you want to do too often in a season.
No, definitely don't want to make a habit out of that.
Exactly.
But yeah, we're gonna have to pay attention and defend well, and you know, offensively they're always a good defensive team, so we're gonna have to be mentally ready to play, and if we're mentally ready to play, I think we'll be fine. All right.
Well, Coach, we want to thank you for joining us, and good luck tonight.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more of the pregame show after these words from our sponsors.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here.
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local pizza ranch.
And we're back here from Central Lyon High School. I want to thank Coach Gerlman for taking some time out of his day to sit down and talk with me about the last few games and tonight's matchup. Make sure you stick around during the halftime show so that you can see our interview with our robotics coach, Mr. Bill Allen. He'll give a recap of our season for robotics and explain a little bit about what the robotics program is for those of you that do not know. We'll have that coming up at halftime, as we did senior interviews the first part of the season, but we ran out of seniors to interview. So we decided that we should showcase some of the other things going on here at Central Lyon, not just the athletics. So have our halftime interviews for the rest of our broadcast will be those sorts of things. But back to this game, let's talk a little bit about the last 5 games for each of these two teams. West Lyon is 2-3 in their last 5 games. They have wins at Sheldon and home versus West Sioux, and their 3 losses at home versus MOC Floyd Valley, on the road against Okoboji, and and at home versus Sioux Center. The Lions, on the other hand, are 5-0 in their last 5 games. They have 3 road wins in a row, as they got the win at Sibley Ocheyedan just this past Friday, a 20-point victory. They also have a 7-point win, 80-73 at MOC Floyd Valley. They won at Okoboji, and then they won at home versus Sheldon and at home versus Sioux Center. The series history between these two teams for the last 10 meetings, West Lyon is 7-10 in the last 10 games between these two. But Central Lyon did win the first game this season in overtime. That was a 94-86 win for the Lions. Taking a look at the Siouxland Conference standings for the boys, you see Boynton Hall in the lead. Central Lyon technically a half game back, as they are one game. They haven't played one game compared to the other teams, which is this game right here, as they're making that up. And so Central Lyon is technically in second place, and then West Lyon down there in 7th with a 7-9 conference record. The rankings, 2 teams in the Siouxland Conference are ranked, and both of them are in Class 2A. Boynton Hall is the number 1 ranked team in Class 2A, and Central Lyon is the number 5 ranked team in Class 2A. Postseason for both of these teams will get underway next week. West Lyon will have a first-round game on Monday at home versus Spirit Lake. The winner of that will go to Boyden Hall next Thursday for a district semifinal matchup between Boyden Hall. The district finals are on Tuesday, February 22nd. They are at Sheldon for West Lyon's district, and then Substate is Saturday, February 26th. That site is yet to be determined. For the Lions, they have a bye for the first round. I guess that's technically the district quarterfinal round. And the district semifinals, they'll play the winner of Sheldon and West Monona. Again, that is also next Thursday, the 17th. And then Tuesday, February 22nd, district finals at MOC Floyd Valley, and Saturday, February 26th, Substate at a site yet to be determined. Let's take a look at tonight's key players of the game. First, for West Lyon, it is senior Jackson Meyer. Meyer averages 15.6 points per game, shoots 58% from the field, averages 7.6 rebounds, 1 steal, and 0.6 blocks per game. He is the team leader in scoring and rebounds for West Lyon. For the Lions, it is your new all-time scoring leader, junior Zach Lutmer. Lutmer averages 20.6 points per game, shoots 57% from the field, averages 5.5 rebounds, 5.9 assists, and 2.8 steals. So once again, congratulations to Zach on setting that record. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. First, for West Lyon, they will start like this. Number 4, sophomore Trevor Sazelski. Number 5, senior Caleb Folkens. Number 15, senior Jackson Meyer. Number 20, senior Javen Meyer. And number 35, freshman Carson Hugavine. For your Lions, their starting lineup will look like this. Number 2, a senior Cooper Spees. Number 5, a senior Rex Van Wy. Number 14, junior Zach Lutmer. Number 15, junior Andrew Austin. And number 22, senior Mason Gerleman. Lions are coached by head coach Ben Gerleman, and the West Lyon is coached by head coach Aaron Johnson. So West Lyon will go Meyer, Folkens, Meyer, Sazelski, and Hugavine. Lions will go Lutmer, Gerleman, Austin, Van Wy, and Spees.
All right, I got a cookie in me, Mr. Cruz. I'm ready to go.
All right, very good. So Austin will do the jump for the Lions. Meyer for West Lyon. Wildcats will control the tip.
Hugavine down low to Jackson Meyer. 20, Javin Meyer, no good on that layup attempt. Rebound Austin. Lutmer will bring it up the floor for the Lions here.
Wildcats in a 2-3 zone to start the game. You know, I'm not going to lie. Looking at this roster, our little spotting guide, West Lyon goes number 1, number 3, and number 4 of leading scorers on the year, all Meyer. So when in doubt, we're just going to call him Meyer made the shot.
Meyer. Turnover. Meyer gets a turnover. And we're going to have a toe on the line. I believe that was Folkens. Turnover West Lyon. Possession back to the Lions here. 2-3 zone. Andrew Austin finds Cooper Spees. Kick to Mason Gerleman. Andrew Austin for 3. Off the mark. Rebounded by Javin Meyer. Number 4, Sasletsky. Over to Hugavine. Folkens down low to Jackson Meyer. Turnaround two-pointer is good. Early lead here for the Wildcats. Lutmer finds a cutting Van Wy. Layup blocked by Meyer, but Second effort, Van Wy converts. Hugaveen blocked at the rim, I thought, by Austin, but we're going to have a foul call. Trevor Soslewski. Again, I apologize. I'm sure I'm not saying that correctly. We'll go to the line. The sophomore shoots it at 48% on the season. And first attempt is good. Again, the West Lyon Wildcats are 8-10 on the season, 7-9 in the conference, while the Central Lyon men are 17-1 and 14-1 in the Siouxland. Second free throw attempt is no good. Lutmer up the court to Gerleman. Pass deflected and stolen by Javin Meyer. Hugaveen, kick. Gerleman with the steal. Layup attempt, good. Mason Gerleman's on the board.
Mason's got a lot of those steals this year from that top of the key position.
Down low to Jackson Meyer, back to Soslewski. Two-pointer is good. Gerleman thought about it. Oh, good idea by Lutmer as he tried to look away pass just out of the reach of Spies, out of bounds, turnover Lions. Again, a lot of folks on hand tonight for this big matchup in the Siouxland Conference. Again, probably some of the only basketball action on this Monday evening. Both teams will play tomorrow. Hugaveen down low to Jackson Meyer. Soslewski out to Hugaveen for three, no good. Rebound Van Wy. Down low to Van Wy, two-pointer up and good. Good entry feed from Andrew Austin.
Rex Van Wy with 2 buckets early here.
Volkins drives right, goes all the way to the hoop, blocked by Austin. Lutmer goes baseline, pull-up jumper is off the mark, rebound Spies. And we're gonna get looks like we got a push here on Spies. Second team foul for the Lions, first on Cooper.
You know there's a lot of people in the stands. I see activity director Dan Cruz with a photocopy of the roster. Looks like we ran out of programs down at the front gate.
We have a foul called. Van Wy is going to go to the free throw line. See who that's going to be the first team foul on the Wildcats. And that goes against number 20, Javin Meyer.
Reese Vanderzee checking into the game for the first time for the Lions. The Spies will get a rest.
Van Wy off the mark, rebound Jackson Meyer. Hugaveen to the middle, no go. Soslewski out to Hugaveen. Volkins down low to Jackson Meyer. Javin Meyer, as I've been corrected, up and good on the layup attempt. 7-7. Back and forth we go here in Rock Rapids. First quarter, we got 3 minutes and 40 seconds left. Pass stolen, tipped around, and Jackson Meyer collects it.
West Lyon with very active hands in this zone, doing a good job.
Ooh. Volkins might have got away with a walk there.
Pretty sure.
Three-pointer, up and no good. Tipped around, and Andrew Austin will snag it. Zach Lutmer, hesitation dribble, good find. Rex Van Wy. Not only can he score, but he can dish.
Now that was a really good assist there by Zach. I thought he lost the ball, but it was actually, maybe he did and just got lucky, but it went right to Rex Van Wy for an easy layup.
Volkins, top of the key, dribbles in, kick to Soslewski. Hugaveen for three, that's good. Carson Hugavine knocks down a triple. Gerleman, Austin, Van Wy again down low. He's making a living down there on the block.
Yeah, Rex Van Wy, not the most prolific scorer this season for the Lions, as he usually is just getting rebounds down there, but already with 9 here in the first quarter.
Down low, Jackson Meyer working on Van Wy. Turnaround is good. Up ahead, Mason Gerleman. Lutmer, Andrew Austin. And they'll pass it around the perimeter. Andrew Austin, baseline, is going to be going to the free throw line for a pair. That foul is going to be on number 15, Jackson Meyer.
See the rebound or the replay here. Austin loses it, but then goes up, and Meyer just out of position there, and unfortunate for him.
Andrew Austin no good on his first free throw attempt. A couple substitutions for the Wildcats. Number 25 is Darren Meyer, and number 12, Marcus Van Beek. Some cookie remnants here on our score. We've got to dust those off. Oh, who did that? Cooper Spieth checks in for Rex Van Wy. Rex getting a well-deserved break. Couple shout-outs. Eldon Maxwell, listening at home. Compliments, I believe. It says the Big Ten's asking if we're available. But I don't know. Do we want to go to the Big Ten?
I don't know if I really
want
to
to
go
an
to the Big
SEC
Ten.
guy. But
I mean, I'm a Big Ten fan.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong.
All right. Appreciate the compliments there, Mr. Maxwell. Bill Allen also listening home, the Allen family, listening to their Central Line Lions. Mr. Allen will make himself available for autographs later in the day following his prep period if you're interested.
Just wait for that halftime interview. You'll understand why. You got to be proactive with those. While we were
coach of our robotics squad, Mr. Allen.
While we were discussing the compliments people are giving us, West Lyon had a real nice offensive set there to get the bucket.
Cam Montag is going to see his first action of the night as he'll replace Andrew Austin in the lineup for the team in white. Inbounds to Vanderzee, down low to Spieth. Kicks corner. Montag says, sure, why not? I'm going to hit this three, and he does.
Yeah, Cam Montag, he doesn't, he plays down low, but he shoots 50% from the three-point line. He doesn't take a whole lot. I think that he's only taken about 10 or 12 on the season, but he does shoot 50%, so you can't just back off 10 feet from him.
Van Beek. Sosleski. Polkins. Pass down low, deflected. Vanderzee comes away with it. And off of Reese's foot there.
Hugavine back into the game. Sosleski will take a break, and Javen Meyer back into the game as well. Jackson Meyer will get a break for the last 45 seconds of this quarter.
Hugavine over to Van Beek. Hugavine, top of the key. Van Beek over to Meyer. Fulkins, top of the key. Fulkins for three. That's good. Good dump down pass. Lutmer to Spieth. Layup is good.
That's where the Lions are dangerous. They are quick up and down the court. Talk about being quick.
And Fulkins maybe a little quick to the basket because they say he took an extra step.
He's got some long strides, but
yeah,
he went from about 3 feet beyond the three-point line to under the basket without dribbling.
Lutmer trying to beat the clock. Montag from the corner. That's good. Montag, another three.
Cam Montag with 2 threes gives the Lions the 19-17 lead at the end of the first quarter. You're watching Lions basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
And we're back here in Central Lyon High School as we are set for the start of the second quarter. Very fast-paced quarter here for the Lions, and the Wildcats right up what the Lions want.
Yep, absolutely. Both teams are pushing the tempo. Zach Lutmer leading the charge a little bit for the Lions, not doing so much on the scoring side of things, but getting the ball in the hands of kids or guys that can score down the block. I know Rex Van Wy got 9 early points. Jackson Meyer on the other end, getting some nice turnaround baskets at the hoop, but everybody's contributing at this point. It's kind of been a game of early runs, and Cam Montague doing what the West Lyon girls did to the Central Lyon girls, hitting that big basket there to end the quarter. That's big momentum going into this next period of play.
Yeah, you look at the starters. Only 4 points from the starters, from everyone. Your 3 leading scorers. Actually 2 from your 3 leading scorers, with just Mason Gerlman having 2. Andrew Austin was 0. Zach Lutmer was 0. So the Lions have to be happy about that.
Yeah, you got to be pretty excited if you're Coach Gerlman. Other guys are stepping up and putting the ball through the hoop because Zach will get his points eventually. But facilitating is another big reason why the Lions are doing so well this year is, guys like Zach and Mason are able to facilitate as well as score. We'll see what they do here. West Lyon out in a 2-3 zone. Gerleman baseline bucket is good. Mason coming in. Ooh, good effort there by Gerleman for the steal attempt, but he's going to get called for the personal foul.
Yeah, you can see
good
Mason
hustle,
setting. He kind of set that up. He kind of half jogged back and was able to get in front there, but a little bit of the body. Shout out to former Central Lyon teacher and coach Terry Van Berkom, who is watching and listening while coming home from the CL Jazz Choir competition in Spencer. Hoping he's not driving and watching.
Driving, just listening.
Just
maybe.
Listening if you're driving, Terry.
Gerleman over to Lutmer. Mason drives, kicks. Monte, who had a very good first quarter. Gerleman off the glass for 2.
Mason Gerleman stepping inside the three-point arc, getting all 6 of his points so far off 2-pointers. Normally, if you look at Mason has 6, you're thinking he hit 2 threes, but hasn't even attempted one yet.
Hoogeveen, top of the key.
Lions in a zone defense now.
Deep 3 off the mark and out of bounds. Possession to the Lions.
Yeah, that was a long
distance.
three-pointer. Fulkin shoots 29% from beyond the arc on the season. My guess is he doesn't take too many of them that are 6 feet beyond the three-point line.
Spiess. Lutmer on the baseline. Gerleman for 3 off the mark. And ball goes back to West Lyon. 23-17, 6-point lead for your home Lions. 5 minutes and just under 6 minutes to be exact here in the second quarter. Ball tipped around, stolen by Gerleman. Lions getting a lot of deflections there on defense. Lutmer spin move in the lane, off the mark, no good. Javen Meyer with the rebound.
Yeah, a little flat there was Zach. And Lutmer gets control, gets the steal.
Stealing the timeout.
And gets a timeout. So a 30-second timeout will stay here. I want to make sure that we thank our sponsors, a Avera Medical Group, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Sanford Health, DeNoble Austin & Company PC, and the Pepsi Beverage Company. Thank them for helping us bring you the broadcast each and every night, and also for purchasing the video board that is here in the gym. Tonight's video board is being run by Adrian Bonci, showing all the graphics and the stats and all the intros that we have for the players. Those stats are being kept by 8th grader Leo Groen and Liam Vanderzee, and our broadcast producers Jason Heiser and Levi Cooperschmidt. Lions now out of the timeout. That 6-point lead. Extended zone defense here by West Lyon. Can be dangerous against the Lions, as they do like to get out and go. Missed there by Andrew Austin, and rebounded Rex Van Wy. And he gets to go to the line for an old-fashioned three-point play. Rex Van Wy, 11 points already. I think his season average is like 6. So Rex having an incredible night here so far. And honestly, he had about the same kind of night the first meeting. He kept the Lions in that game before they made that big comeback.
Yep, nice free throw there too by Rex. Yeah, Rex is doing a nice job down there on the block. You know, it can't all be finesse. He has a degree of muscle to this Central Lyon team. As Hugeveen hits another three-pointer. Spieth, two-pointer, short, rebound Van Beek.
West Lyon changing up defenses, playing man defense that time.
Meyer blocked by Spieth. Gerleman's going to bring it down the court, fumbles it, and two-pointer is good.
Mason Gerleman getting a tough basket. There had 3 Wildcats around him for that one.
Van Beek for 3, off the mark. Rebound Andrew Austin. Here comes Zach Lutmer. Andrew Austin thought about the 3. Mason Gerleman. Tipped around. Comes out to Spieth. Austin.
Nice dish by Cooper Spieth.
Two-hand flush there by Andrew Austin.
Timeout by West Lyon. 30-second timeout, so we'll stay here. Remind everyone about the upcoming events here on the CL Broadcast Network. We'll be back on the air tomorrow night. We have another final, actually, boys-girls doubleheader of the year, as George Little Rock will come to town. That will be the last Siouxland Conference game for the girls. Actually, the last Siouxland Conference game for the George Little Rock boys as well, as their postseason actually starts on Thursday. And then next week, Tuesday, the 15th, we'll have girls regional quarterfinals. Central Lyon will face the winner of Lawton Bronson and Western Christian. And then next week, Thursday, boys district semifinals, where the Lions will face either Sheldon or West Monona. Those postseason events are all 7 o'clock tip-offs, and also you have to have purchased a ticket online in order to get in through the door. That goes for all postseason events, boys and girls, something that the unions started last year.
Ooh, near steal by the Lions.
Lucky there for the Lions. They didn't give up a layup.
Oh, ball bouncing around. Kind of hot potato out there. Jackson Meyer, the recipient of a good pass. Collects it, 2-point basket.
And that was a great pass by Van Beek. Zaleski wasn't ready to run off his head, but I don't think very many people knew where that ball was going when he threw it, including his teammate.
Down low to Spieth, working on Van Beek. Zach. Going to go left. Drive, kick to Austin. Wide open three-pointer is off the mark and goes out of bounds.
Number 5, Caleb Fulkins, the senior guard, will check back in. Van Beek will take a rest. And number 4, Reese Vanderzee will check in for the Lions. Andrew Austin will get the chance to take a breather. Andrew Austin struggling a little bit from the field tonight, but he has 5 rebounds already to go along with 2 points, so contributing in other ways.
I think he's had a few blocks here tonight, too, or at least altered a few shots that near the rim, so contributing in other ways besides scoring. Hugavine, Soslitsky. Down low, Jackson Meyer likes that turnaround to the right side. No good. Gets the ball back. Folkens for three from the corner. That's long. And rebound Lutmer. Lutmer goes right. No good. Rebound by Darren Meyer.
Scoring slowed down just a titch here in the second quarter.
Soslitsky at the top of the key. Over to Hugavine. Down low to Jackson Meyer. Spins baseline. Blocked off the backboard by Van Wy.
Cam Montag back into the game. We'll give Van Wy a break. Montag was 6 points in that first quarter.
Darren Meyer.
Nice floater in the lane there by Meyer.
Gerlman over to Spies. Stolen by Folkens. Oh, ball tipped around, nearly stolen. Folkens going to come away with it. Drive to the middle, kick Darren Meyer from the baseline. That rattles home.
6 straight points here for the Wildcats. Lead down to just 4 now.
Gerleman. Vanderzee. Montag for three again. Off the mark. Tipped away. Jackson Meyer has it. And there's going to be a foul called on Zach Lutmer.
Now, I'm not going to argue the call. But
a little late. It was late.
It was like a full second after Meyer hit the ground that the whistle actually came out. It probably was a foul. There's no doubt about it.
There was certainly contact, but it was the timing of the foul call.
It was like he was waiting to see if the ball went in and then what happened after, and then he decided to make the call. Either way.
Meyer no good on the first attempt.
Meyer only shoots 52% from the line, so we'll see if the numbers are correct, if he goes 1 for 2.
0 for 2. Vanderzee with the rebound. The lead has dwindled to 4 for the Lions. 35 seconds and counting.
See if the Lions just hold for 1, if they just run their offense and take the first shot they get. Coach Gerlin calling for 1.
Lutmer, hesitation dribble, good move, off glass is good.
Boy, didn't really stop Zach at all there.
No. Folkens going to try his hand at a three-pointer. That's going to be off the mark. I think partially tipped there by Gerleman. Lutmer coming out of the traffic with it. Couple different steps, and got a few bodies hit the floor, but it's out of bounds off the Lions, they say. 5 seconds left.
Lions can't let the Wildcats score here.
Nope. And a foul call on Lutmer. That's his first, team 5th.
Again, not a bad foul, though, just the team 5th.
Nope. Probably not good that it's his second foul call. We're going to have a timeout here. Coach Johnson, see if he draws up a 2-second play. Things getting a little touchy out there. A little lack of scoring here this second quarter. We got spoiled that first quarter.
We did. That was fun basketball the first quarter. This second quarter, only 22 total points scored. Getting a little sloppy. But remind everyone, make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can know when we post videos or when we start our live broadcasts. And be sure to follow Central Lyon on Facebook and Twitter to keep up on all the latest news. So like we said, the boys here don't really want to give up any sort of score with just 2 seconds left on the clock. a cardinal sin the girls committed every quarter, basically.
Yep.
Lions do have a foul to give. There's only 5, so, if they get it in, you can foul. Oh, we get an offensive moving screen. Now, the Lions should have it right here. The ball should not be underneath because there was no advancement.
No.
It should not matter. It doesn't matter it shouldn't matter where the foul was. So now the Lions will get a chance. Now West Lyon in the exact same thing. They have a foul to give, as they only have 5 team fouls. So if the Lions catch this ball anywhere where they're not going to shoot, foul.
Hugavine with the steal, long shot off the top of the backboard again, off the wall. And that'll get us to halftime. 6-point lead for your Lions, 32-26.
As we said, stick around for the halftime show, as we will have robotics coach Bill Allen, and then we'll have some halftime highlights.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was...
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here.
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local pizza ranch.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
DeNoble Austin and Company PC, certified public accountants, offers a variety of services including payroll, auditing, sales tax, financial statement preparation, and, of course, income taxes. Whether you're a farmer, small or large business owner, or just require some assistance with your personal finances, DeNoble Austin and Company PC can save you time and peace of mind with the skills you need and the service you expect. Located in Rock Rapids and Laverne.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
And welcome back to the halftime show. I'm being joined now by physics teacher and robotics coach Bill Allen. Mr. Allen, thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
So, Mr. Allen, let's talk a little bit about robotics.
Okay.
First off, what is robotics?
Okay, Central Lyon, we actually field 3 FTC first robotics teams. FTC is open to students between the ages, or in the grades of 7 to 12. And we compete with teams from all across the state of Iowa into Nebraska and even up into southeastern Minnesota as well.
Okay. All right. And then we also have a junior high program or team.
Right.
Correct?
Yeah. Coach Pitleski has a junior high FTC team that competes right along with the high school teams. There's no separate division for the middle school teams. We're actually one of the few districts in the state of Iowa that has a middle school team at the FTC level. And then we also go down into the lower elementary. We also offer FLL robotics for the first time this year, which is First Lego League, which is also a part of the First family.
And I know that that's for our 6th graders, correct? The Lego League.
I believe so.
Because then I think in their some of their flex time with the 5th graders, they're doing some of that as well. As my daughter's group was the first one to get their robot program, so they were pretty proud of that.
Hey, all right.
So,
okay.
All right, so that's what robotics is. Who here at Central Lyon, we actually have a robotics class.
We do.
So it's not just it is an extracurricular.
Correct.
But it's also a class. Is that unique in the way we run it?
Yeah, most of your larger schools will offer a robotics class, and that's one thing about FTC. We don't divide into 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A,
Right.
so we're competing against Sioux City East and Des Moines schools and things like that. We're one of the fortunate ones at the smaller class size that actually has it as a class. You do not have to be a member of the class to be out for the robotics club, though, and you can still compete by coming in before school or after school or during a study hall or something like that.
And as you said, it's open to anyone in the high school. You just deal with the high school kids for the most part.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
But it's open to anybody in the high school. It doesn't.
Correct.
There's no prerequisites. You don't have to have taken a certain class in order to get in a robotics club.
If you're interested in building, programming, coding, operating, anything like that, if you have an interest, then come look us up because we'd be more than you'd be more than welcome to join the team.
All right. And your season, we're in a league, correct?
Correct.
And that competes around this area.
Yeah, so we were in what was labeled the Indigo League this year, and we competed with teams from the Sioux City area, South Sioux City. We went all the way out to Norfolk, Nebraska, along with some closer schools, Trinity Christian and Sioux Center, and schools like that. MLC Floyd Valley had a team for the first year this year. And then the leagues actually go to a league championship, which we were fortunate enough to be able to hold here at Central Lyon for the first time this year. Teams can advance from the league championship onto a super qualifier, and then from the super qualifier, the 48 top teams in the state will actually qualify for the state meet, which is coming up here in Coralville at the Extreme, that new Extreme Center.
Okay.
And I think that is like February 19th and 20th or something like that.
Okay, very nice. And yes, I was helping here. I didn't help. I was not here as early as you guys were here setting up that Saturday morning for the league championship, but came over for a little while and watched quite the process. It's not just about what you can do with your robot. There's an interview process.
Correct.
There's a judging of the different kind of aspects, and they get judged before they actually even start to do anything with the robots.
Correct.
Which was something I had no idea that was part of it. So
yeah,
it's kind of a well-rounded program.
Most of the teams that get to state, actually half the teams that get to state, they qualify because they had a really good robot. The other half of the teams that are down there, they qualify based on their community outreach or maybe on helping out some of the students in the lower grades take an interest in robotics. And so, yeah, there's more of a leadership and a community first outreach type thing that's tied into the program as well. So, yes, we do. We design, we build, we code, and we operate robots. But hopefully it's a lot more than that for the students as well.
And we've had this program for a few years here at Central Lyon, correct?
I just added it up this morning. This is actually my 10th year coaching, so
Okay.
we've had we've been in robotics for 10 years now.
Not so much at the lower levels, right? I mean,
Correct.
there's 10 years at the high school level.
Correct.
Just
Yeah.
the lower levels are just starting to get going with that. But obviously, when you have success at the high school and it's a good program, people see that, teachers see that, and they try and emulate it and bring it down to some of the younger kids as well.
Yes.
So that's a good thing to help keep providing kids that are interested for when they get to be in high school.
And in the STEM field, my opinion is biased, but I mean, the STEM field is advancing all the time, and the more students we can get interested in that here at Central Lyon, the more opportunities those kids are going to have to succeed post-graduation.
All right. Well, I want to thank you for taking some time out of your day to join me today.
Thank you for having me.
All right, we'll be back with more of our halftime show after a word from our sponsors.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
And we're back here at Central Lyon High School for the start of our third quarter. I want to thank Levi Cooperschmidt and Jason Heiser for putting together that highlight clip there. Halftime interview a little bit longer now that we have more of our adults doing it than our kids, so didn't get to see the whole highlight film, but thank those guys for putting that together.
Hogeveen for three, knocks it down. Cut the lead in half, 32-29.
Yeah, the Wildcats finished that quarter on a 6-2 run, and they open up here with the first 3 points of this second half. Lions got to keep their foot down and keep playing the way they played that first quarter.
Like we talked about, things got a little stagnant there in the second quarter. Spieth, no good on that 2-point attempt. Rebound, Javen Meyer. Zaslyski, no good on that shot attempt. Andrew Austin will come away with it. Gerleman for two. Mason having a good night on the offensive end. A lot of 2-pointers for Mason, as we talked about. He's typically more of a 3-point threat, but he's added that two-point dimension to his game this year. Javen Meyer, no good. Rebound, Lutmer looking to push the issue. Going all the way to the basket, and shot attempt no good.
See that replay here. Again, nobody stops Lutmer.
Nope.
And we've said many a times, if you don't stop Zach, he's going to go right to the rim with it. Not a bad foul, as you saw Rex Van Wy would have had an easy rebound and offensive rebound and put back.
Zach's free throw from the line is good. First attempt. Zach shoots it on the year at 74%. Second free throw attempt is good. Hogeveen drives to lane. Shot deflected by Gerleman. Lutmer over to Austin.
A little bit of a mismatch right now with Rex Van Wy down low.
Zach steps back, takes a three, knocks it down.
And a timeout by Coach Johnson. Full timeout. We'll take it with them. You're watching Lions basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here.
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local Pizza Ranch.
Back here in Rock Rapids as we are set to come out of this timeout. Lions off to a good start. West Lyon getting the first 3 points there of the quarter, but the Lions now with 7 straight points to extend this lead to 10.
Yeah, West Lyon came out and made the first baskets, but it's been all Central Lyon since. Zach Lutmer, had a quiet first half, but he's come out guns a-blazing in the second half. Mason Gerlman picked up right where he left off, a few baskets. So, again, we knew Mason and Zach would get their points eventually here, and they're starting early here in the second half. Look for that as Mason steals another one. Going all the way to the basket, two-pointer up and good. And going to the free throw line is Gerlman.
See the steal there by Gerlman. And the finish. That is the third foul on Javen Meyer. Darren Meyer will check in for him.
Mason shoots at 82%, the best free throw shooter on the Lions roster. And that free throw is good.
Mason told me early in the year when we did his senior interview, he wanted to be a 50-40-90, so he wanted to shoot 50% from the field, 40% from three-point, and 90 from the free throw line, and he is almost there as the first two. The only one he's lacking on is the free throws at the moment.
Jackson Meyer with the 2-point shot. Yep. Mason Gerlman with the travel violation. Hugavine will bring the ball up for the Wildcats. Sosalski. Darren Meyer. And West Lyon going to run their offense. Hugavine down to Jackson Meyer. No good on that attempt. And they're going to get Meyer with the charge as Andrew Austin takes the blow.
Good job there. Lions give up the offensive rebound, but Andrew Austin gets his feet set outside the lane and just waits. Meyer's been bodying up the Lions big men. That time Andrew Austin takes advantage of it, gets the charge call.
It's the third foul on Meyer, third team foul for West Lyon. Lutmer working on Sosalski. Baseline, no good on that shot attempt. Come up a bit short was Lutmer. Another near steal by Gerlman. Long three-pointer by Caleb Folkens off the mark.
Boy, he's taking some
three-pointers. Three-pointers.
Luckily for Lions, he hasn't made any, but Folkens
not high percentage shots.
No, he's making the Lions at least guard him way out there.
Lutmer's going to try a long three himself and knocks it down.
Lutmer with 2 pretty decently long threes as well in this quarter. Lions now up by 14.
Hugavine drives left into the lane. Nice dump down pass to Meyer who collects. 45-33, 12-point lead for the Lions.
Lions will walk it up and get a set in.
Lutmer again from deep. In and out for number 14, rebound Folkens.
That might have been a little heat check from 4 feet beyond the three-point line. But, I mean, it wasn't really contested either, so.
No. Folkens, nice maneuvering down low. Van Wy, another rebound.
Boy, Folkens does a good job of keeping his pivot foot there in the lane. Didn't get that one to fall, but that was a pretty good move.
Doesn't stand taller than 6 foot, but he's got good range for a 6-footer. Foul there on the play. See who that goes on. One of the Myers, I believe.
Like I said, when in doubt, just say Meyer.
It's a healthy guess.
Yeah. That one was called on number 25,
That's Darren
Meyer.
Rex Van Wy to the line. Rex having a solid night, both offensively and defensively. Free throw attempt off the mark. Can't believe it is Rex. Reese Vanderzee will check in. Cooper Spieth will check out. Jackson Meyer, Caleb Folkens will take a seat on the bench. Javen Meyer and Marcus Van Beek now in for the Wildcats. Van Wy's second attempt rolls around and out. Still 45-33, 12-point lead. Darren Meyer down to Javen Meyer. Tipped around. Darren Meyer saves it off. Nope. Lions have it. Ooh, good vision there from Vanderzee to Gerleman for the three. Very close. Tipped out of bounds by Vanderzee. As the crowd applauds the young man's hustle. Cam Montag checks in, giving Rex Van Wy a needed breather. Cam caught fire that first half with a couple of three-pointers. See if they guard him a little differently the second half. Darren Meyer working down low. Ooh, near tie-up, but Vanderzee's going to get called for the foul.
Yeah, it was a good dig by Reese. Just probably needs to come a little further baseline with it, anticipating that he's going to make that spin move.
Maybe a step too late was Reese. Javen Meyer, good up and under move.
Good use of the left hand there, because if he goes right hand, that one was going 3 rows deep in the stands.
Montag over to Gerleman. Good ball movement by the Lions. Andrew Austin down low. And basket's good.
See the replay here. Austin gets it. Might have gotten away with a walk on the replay.
That foul goes against Marcus Van Beek, his first, team fifth. Andrew Austin misses. Cam Montag collects the board and gets 2 more.
The senior Montag having a great night tonight for the Lions.
Hogeveen to Van Beek. Down low, Javen Meyer. Tried the same move he tried last possession. No good.
Travel call here.
We're going to have a traveling violation. Hello. Good effort there by Andrew Austin.
Yeah, good vision there as well by Reese Vanderzee to see Andrew. Kind of an awkward angle when he caught the ball. But the Lions are out and running. This is danger territory here for the Wildcats. 17-point lead now for the Lions.
Don't forget, if you want to say something in the chat or send us a text, let us know you're watching. You only have a little bit of time remaining. 1:30 left in the third quarter. Possession, West Lyon.
Borman family cheering on the Lions, as well as Caleb Montag. Be Cam's uncle.
Oh, I thought we had an out of bounds there, but they're going to call a push on number 14, Zach Lutmer. I believe that's his 3rd foul. Just the 2nd team foul for the Lions. And Zach's going to take a seat for a second. A rare breather for Zach, who usually plays the game in its entirety.
Yeah, Zach doesn't take a whole lot of breaks.
Jay Schrick in the game now for the Lions. Folkens. Javen Meyer. Yeah, we're going to have another moving screen there.
Moving screen.
You see that a lot with those dribble handoffs, a lot of moving screens. Cooper Spieth. It's rare seeing someone else bring the ball up the floor, but Cooper Spieth is doing just that.
Especially with this lineup, or with the starters still in the game.
Vanderzee from 3, off the mark, tipped around. And looks like Javen Meyer has it.
That was a really good job there by Meyer, well, momentarily.
Yep.
Because he was going to travel, but he quickly threw the ball down and started dribbling as he momentarily saved that one.
Spieth top of the key over to Montag. Cam passes to Schrick in the corner. Mason Gerleman for a two-pointer. That's good. The jumper's looking good tonight.
It is.
Mason.
That extends it. He is the leader for all scorers with 18 now.
Van Beek, shovel pass to Fulkins, hard off the glass and in.
Good pass there by the Wildcats.
Gerleman, top of the key, working on Hugavine. Drives in, pull up, two-pointer, good. Oh! That basket's going to be no good. We had a travel violation. See if they're going to put any time on the clock. That travel occurred probably under 1 second. I don't know how.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're going to do
I
here.
think the
We'll
refs
wait to
are
go to
thinking,
break.
right? Yeah, I think they're saying, let's just call it what it is.
In an effort to keep our gym floors protected.
Yeah, not enough time. No.
Okay.
End of the quarter.
End of the quarter, so Lions will take a 56-37 lead into the fourth quarter here on the CL Broadcast Network.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Back here at Central Lyon for the start of their fourth quarter. Lions with an outstanding third quarter. They outscored the Wildcats 24-11 that quarter, after outscoring them 13-9 in the second quarter and 19-17 in the first quarter. That is how the Lions have this 19-point lead. Leading scorer for the Lions is Mason Gerleman with 20. Also leading scorer for all players. Leading scorer for the Wildcats is Jackson Meyer with 10. Andrew Austin leads the Lions with 6 rebounds, and Javen Meyer, that is, leads the Wildcats with 4.
See if the Lions can continue with their hot streak here on offense. Mason Gerleman for 2, no good. Rebound, Jay Schrick up and in. Jay Schrick on the board. Van Beek to the baseline. Nowhere to go, but deflected out of bounds off the Lions.
Austin and Van Wy will check back in for Cam and Gerleman, yes. Good night for Mason Gerleman. I'm sure we'll see him again, but he's been struggling a little bit. So good to see him have a 20-plus point night.
Jackson Meyer collects on that out-of-bounds play. Another 2 for Meyer. Have him, unofficially for 12 points?
Yep.
Is that right?
That is correct. Looking at the stats on the video board here in the gym. That's what we have them for up here with Leo Groen and Liam Vaynersy keeping stats for us. Adrian Bonci running the video board for everyone.
Jay Schrick for 3, that's good. Jace can hit those with the best of them. Van Beek to the lane, near block by Van Wy, but
good move there by
move.
Marcus Van Beek. Going up over the much taller Van Wy.
Yeah, stellar cast we have up here with us tonight. Leo Groen, Liam Vanderzee, Adrian Bonci, Levi Cooperschmidt, Jason Heiser. Takes a village.
If you want to have a good broadcast, you can't do it alone.
Nope. Lutmer converts the 2-pointer, and a timeout here by Coach Johnson. Full
timeout. We'll stay here. Remind everyone, we'll be right back on the air tomorrow night. Quick turnaround here as we have George Littlerock coming to town. Final home doubleheader, final doubleheader of the season, I should say, as the girls' regular season will end tomorrow night. Then we'll be back on Tuesday, the 15th, with the first postseason game of the year. That'll be the Lady Lions versus either Lawton Bronson and Western Christian. And the boys will open up their postseason next Thursday versus the winner of Sheldon and West Monona, also from Central Lyon.
I was thinking when I said it takes a village, if you want to be part of a quality village or a great team, Central Lyon does have available positions open on its teaching staff. So if you're looking, we are currently looking for a high school special education instructor. So if you know of someone or you yourself are interested, get in contact with me. This is Jason Engelman, high school principal. Also, we're always in need of bus drivers, substitutes, paraprofessionals for the most part. If you'd like to apply, let us know. We'd love to have you so you can be part of the team.
You bet. Not always the, teaching, education, not always the best paying jobs, but what you make up for in dollars, sometimes you make up for in relationships and, I don't want to say hugs, but, those sorts of intangibles.
I haven't gotten a hug in a while.
Yeah. Well, you haven't taught little kids.
That's true.
Sometimes I go after work down there. They come up, ask, who are you? What do you do here?
Van Beek with the 3. Down low to Austin. Up and no good. There's Rex Van Wy cleaning up.
I don't have season stats in front of me, but I'm going to guess that 14 points for Rex is probably close to his season high.
Javen Meyer with the basket. Ooh, long pass ahead. Deflected and intercepted by Meyer.
The Lions don't need to get sloppy.
Nope.
Just play good football or good basketball.
Come on, Coach Cruz. Javen Meyer to the lane. Letting them play. Deflected. Oh, Andrew Austin with the nice lay-in.
Coach Gerlman with
Coach Gerlman, I think
timeout.
for the sake of the game, is calling a timeout, so things get cleaned up a little bit.
We are out and running. We're 3/4 court passes, looking to get out and get up and down on the Lions. I mean, the Lions do average over 80 points a game. I mean, this is what they like to do. Maybe not quite that fast is what Coach Gerlman is probably telling them. Be a little smarter than that. But the Lions do have a 21-point lead at the moment.
Yeah, it's a fun one. Girls' game didn't go in our favor, but this one sure is. Lions playing really well. Kind of a, obviously a rivalry game, but kind of a revenge game in some manner that, I know the Lions had a rough go of it over at West Lyon the first time around. Did come out victorious, but hard-fought battle. I think they kind of wanted to come out with a little bit more fire this time around, and they've kept the foot on the accelerator for most of the second half. A lot of guys stepping up, Mason Groman, Zach Lutmer, Andrew Austin, stepping into some offense. Even guys like Jace Schrick and Cam Montag have had nice contributions. And then kind of steady Eddie Rex Van Wy on the glass, playing strong defense down low, but collecting, a lot of points himself. So,
yeah, a very balanced night from the Lions tonight. Which is good to see. The Lions, they haven't last 5 games. They haven't had great shooting nights on some of those nights. So besides maybe that the Sioux Center game after their first loss to Boyden Hull, which was lights out shooting for the Lions, they shot like 70% the first half and had like almost 50 points. Or over 50 points, I believe.
Looks like Devin Van Wy's in for the Wildcats. He's number 1. 3-pointer by Van Beek is good.
See the Lions maybe run a few half-court sets.
Trick over to Vandersee. Cross court, Gerleman. Drives in. Spin move. And the 2-pointer's good.
Mason continuing to have a stellar night. I mean, he's not that far from his average, but getting those points, unorthodox for him.
Van Beek off the mark, rebound Lutmer. Oh.
Good defense there.
Yep, Andrew misses the layup attempt.
Kind of forced Austin off his stride.
Sosalski underneath the basket. Gets hit on the top of the head, and he scores. He's going to go to the free throw line for a 1-shot foul. Spieth, Van Wy checking in for the Lions. Darren Meyer for the Wildcats. Free throw no good. Rebound Van Wy. Lutmer, two-pointer, rattles home. Crowd is thinning a little bit, Mr. Cruz.
Yeah, I'm sure that we'll see some mass substitutions by both teams here very soon. 20-point game with 3 minutes left.
Meyer, no good. Vanderzee rebounds.
Lions do have 2 more games yet this week.
Floater by Lutmer is good, off glass.
As they will be home tomorrow night versus George Little Rock and then finish out their regular season on the road this Friday at Rock Valley. This is tomorrow night. West Lyon will be at Sibley, and that will be the last regular season game for them as they made up their game that was supposed to be this Friday with George Little Rock earlier as George Little Rock starts their tournament on Thursday. Carson Hoogeveen.
Good for 3.
Good. Hoogeveen, a very good-looking freshman. That's his 12th all three-pointers. 4 for 6 is Hoogeveen. Cuts the lead to 19. Timeout called. Once again, make sure we thank our sponsors, Avera Medical Group, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Sanford Health, DeNoble Austin & Company, PC, and the Pepsi Beverage Company. Thank those businesses for sponsoring the video board here in the gym and also to help us bring all these broadcasts to you for free on YouTube. We don't just broadcast our athletics, we broadcast everything. We broadcast our robotics championship that was held here a few Saturdays ago, as well as the ever enthralling school board meetings where you can listen to Mr. Jason Engelman talk a little bit more if you are so inclined to do.
Yeah.
Not very many people are, but not listen to you, just watch them.
Yeah, what's that supposed to mean?
Not just listen to you. I mean, watch the board meetings. They're pretty dry. West Lyon extending their defense here a little bit.
Spees, top of the key. Lutmer. Good pass to Spees. Good find. Lions playing some good basketball.
Yeah.
Van Wy. Hoogeveen for 3. No good. Rebound Vanderzee.
Alley-oop from three-quarter court.
That was impressive.
No good.
Hoogeveen off glass, no good. Rebound Darren Meyer. That's good. Got some subs waiting at the scores table.
Looks like both teams are going to sub all 5 out here at the next dead ball, which is going to be now a quick substitution timeout.
All right, here we go. We got Nate Miss, Daniel Stilson, Ephraim Holford, Ethan Holford, Carson Vandentop for the Lions. And we'll see if we can get all the Wildcats here. I see 22 running the floor. That's Bryson Childress. Number 3, Brock Van Ort. Help me out here, Mr. Cruz.
Well, they were
number 2, Evan Faber. It's hard to see those black on blue sometimes. 23 is Tyler Cook.
And number 11, Sam Meester.
There you go.
Sorry, they had 6 guys out there for a second. I was trying to figure out who was coming off the court before I started announcing the wrong names. So.
Van Ort. .23, that's Cook, no good. Ethan Holford, rebound. Ephraim Holford. Back to Ethan. Daniel Stilson, crowd favorite. Oh.
A little too far underneath the basket there.
Too far.
Was Stilson.
number 3. That's Van Ord again. He'll try a three-pointer. Off the mark, no good. Rebound, Nate Miss.
Tipped away.
Tipped away, number 11 there, Meester. See if he's going to get the layup. He will. Defense leads to offense.
Well, now the Lions are kind of playing like Pro Bowl defense out there. They're just letting them.
Oh,
they're no contest.
No, yeah. Yeah, wasn't that the worst?
That was horrible.
The Pro Bowl.
Just be done with it. Make it an honorary thing from here on out.
Sports current events. Nate Miss for 3. Cash it.
The senior, Nate Miss, getting in the stat book.
Cook off the mark. Meester and Miss fight for it. 2, that's Faber. And Ethan Holford, another rebound. And that's it. Time expires. 80-60, 20-point win for your Central Lyon Lions.
So Lions will go to 18-1 overall, 15-1, and now officially tied for first place in the Siouxland Conference. West Lyon falls to 8-11 overall and 7-10 in the Siouxland. Once again, we'll be back on the air tomorrow night for a boys-girls doubleheader versus George Little Rock. West Lyon will be on the road over in Sibley Ocheyedan. West Lyon fans, you can find that on Sibley Ocheyedan's free YouTube channel as well. For Jason Engelman, I'm Jeff Cruz. Thanks for watching, everyone.